Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. All right. What's your name? Is it Lachelle?
It's Michelle.
Lachelle. Lachelle, how old are you?
I'm 46. I just turned 46.
You just
December
turned
the
40.
6th. I'm a
You just turned.
Sagittarius.
Oh, you ready already? 46 years. When's your birthday?
December the 2nd.
Girl, that's not just turned 46. That was 3 months ago.
Well, 3 months ago, it's still the same.
I'm like, wait a minute, what? What do you do for a living?
Well, I'm an entrepreneur. I sell clothes. I do a lot of things. I'm trying to become a content creator, but I sell a lot of clothes and I do a lot of things. I sell
Unemployed
clothes and stuff like this. I sell little chill sets for women.
Okay, but honey, listen, sweetheart,
I do a lot of things. I do a lot of things. I do a lot of things.
Lachelle.
So I'm an entrepreneur. So I do a lot of things.
Okay.
Okay. But are you here to find a man, honey?
Yes, I am.
Okay, all right, let's keep going. And do you have any kids, baby?
Yes, I do. I have 5, and they all grown.
Before we get into her 5 kids and the ages, let me tell you why we here. That's the exact reason why we here. Miss Lachelle can't count.
No.
She don't know the ages of her kids. She got 5 lovely kids that she don't happen to know the ages. And we're gonna let it play in just a second, but this made our head hurt trying to do the math. The math is not mathing.
Definitely. All my math geniuses out there, please, if you can follow along, break it down for all the math geniuses out there. We need some help. We need somebody who took some advanced courses to break this down, because I was totally lost, and I would fail the quiz if they gave me one. So please, let us continue.
Make sure you got your notepad and pen and everything.
See, that's the thing. Right, Queen. I had the pen and the notepad last time, and I still couldn't come to any consensus of what these figures should be. Maybe I need to go back to school. I don't know.
You need a TI 8394, whatever, to do this calculation. But let's go.
And they all gone. And they need
how old
to stay gone.
Okay, how old are your 5 kids?
My oldest son, he's 32. My youngest daughter, she's 24. And I have one that's 31. And my daughter, she is 26.
Okay. Okay.
I had them very young. So I'm glad I had them young so I can get them out the way so I can do my thing when I'm when I'm in my 40s and 50s, I can do my thing.
Okay, well, so real quick, 32, 24, 31, 26. That's 4 kids.
And what I say, 31, 26, and what I just say, Kendra? I'm kind of confused. I'm kind of nervous.
I'm confused and nervous.
Okay, so I got 32, 24, 31, and 26.
Okay, and I have one that's 35.
35. Okay, how many men?
2.
2 men. Okay. Have you ever been married?
No, I haven't.
Okay. And what city you live in? Where you calling me from?
Memphis, Tennessee.
All right. So let's do it. So we got Lachelle, 46, Sagittarius, entrepreneur,
I was getting in some lights.
Okay. Let's try it again. We got Lachelle, Memphis, Tennessee, 46, Sagittarius, entrepreneur, mom to 5 kids by 2 men, never married, correct?
Yes, never married. But okay. I was with 20 years, so.
Say what, honey?
I was with that daddy. I was with that daddy for 20 years, but we never got married. He ended up marrying somebody else.
He married somebody else. How many kids did you have by him?
3 when he married somebody else.
What made him marry somebody else while you had 3 kids by him?
Because I didn't want he kept asking to marry, and I wasn't ready to get married because I was in I met him when I was 17 and he was in his late 20s. So once
Kendra face is how we feel.
Yes.
About that situation.
Yeah. If you watch the platform to any capacity, you know me and Kendra rarely agree on anything. But in this one, we synced up. I feel just like that.
Ooh, but
17. Can we have a small recap? I'm gonna give you what I got. She got 32, 24, 31, 26, and she added the 35. That's what we have on paper. She said she was 17. That would give her, I believe, 2 to 3 babies at that point. 2.
When she met him, she has
had 2.
At least 1 kid.
For sure.
Said she has 3. She had 3 when he got married. So I'm thinking either she lying about a baby daddy, or she came back to him after he got married and had another baby by him. Like, she's being real careful on her words.
Oh, Jesus. And then she was with this man, didn't want to get married to him. Had 3 babies.
Had all these babies.
Okay.
And he came in and played stepdaddy. Even though this is not the type of situation. She was 17.
That was my next point.
That part right there ain't.
That's nasty work. She was 17 and he was late 20s.
In his late 20s. And he came in and played stepdaddy and all that.
I don't know the laws of Tennessee, consent and all of that, but where I'm from,
it's not sounding right.
Those are charges, buddy.
And you can see that she don't seem too fazed by it. Like, it ain't.
Yeah.
And if she about to reveal something in a few seconds here, but she don't seem fazed by it. It seems like she don't care. Like,
nobody cares, I guess.
It seems nobody cared, apparently. Like, that's not right. But
oh my God. Poor baby. Let us continue.
I got up when I didn't want to get married. I just wasn't ready to get married until I got in my 40s. I always said I didn't want to get married until I got in my 40s. So he kept asking me to get married. So he ended up getting married to somebody else.
Can I ask you a question? But you had kids by him, right?
Yeah.
So I don't understand. Help me understand the logic of you were willing to have kids before 40, but not married before 40.
Because he was my trick.
Allison and Michael have been in their home for 10 years, and their bathroom really needed an update.
He was your trick.
Yes.
So you used to be a prostitute?
No, not as
not necessarily.
He was nice things. I was young. He was buying me nice things. He was giving me nice things. He was buying me jewelry,
streets,
cars, nice things like that. So as a young lady, I enjoyed this. So I took it. So I always tell my kids, I don't lie to my kids. You know, I don't lie. I keep it one. I keep
your
it real
kids
with
that
them.
They was tricked.
You know, I fell for my trick. He was a trick. He was a trick, and like he liked young girls. And like right now, he messing with girls. So that's what he liked, young girls. So and he was gonna,
how many times she gonna say that? But it seemed like she real proud to be tricked on. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, she ain't even she not tore up about it though. Like,
no,
maybe this is trauma. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I just whatever. But she ain't too much tore up about it. She seems like she proud.
Yeah, true. For a certain, to a certain extent, it's like she started off young. Like I'm going to surmise, like her whole mentality is like a 304. She probably come from a long line of hoeing or something. I don't know. You well adjust to things of that nature. Like she's comfortable enough to tell her kids that they was trick babies.
Yeah, that's
like that's nasty work. Like I ain't saying you lie to your kids, but there's a certain amount of decorum. Like you just don't engage in. Like she just whatever. Oh yeah, I was underage. He was tricking on me. It was great. Like yeah. Nasty work, but
I don't know. She just sounds too proud.
Yeah,
of it for me.
A lot of that it kicks off so younger than a lot of people may think. Like y'all think an old 304 was once a young 304. It's just with certain factors, your upbringing, your environment. It can't. You might have to delay when you really come off the porch if you come from a certain environment. If you come from a long line of hoeing and 304, and you could embrace that a lot earlier. Because if she got a baby 35, what she said on this paper, that means she dropped one when she was 11. That's some of the nastiest work I've ever seen in all my days. Like,
as soon as you hit puberty, pregnant.
Come on now. So
that's when you as a woman, you barely start to hit puberty around that age. Like,
give them the facts, man. Give them the facts.
And you pregnant? Did you even have a full cycle?
This is crazy.
Did you even have a full cycle? And I don't know. She didn't go too much into the first baby daddy. Like usually, I wouldn't need to say usually. Do. But sometimes when the baby daddy is when you are that young, that might be some type of SA or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
But we know that there's some that do have, of their own volition be out here having kids this young. So it's
true.
I don't know the situation, but I'm just saying it's a possibility that could have happened if around that age. So
I'm gonna say, I posed this question before. Again, I could see that's a more than a likely scenario, because I don't think a girl that young wants to decide to have children like that. So an SA or some kind of violation, I'm sure it's possible and could have taken place, and that's bogus.
Yeah,
I don't agree with none of that. We don't like that. We don't condone that here. That's disgusting. But on the same token, like I would think, like it wouldn't enable you to be not enable, but empower you to go extra 304. If something, if I was I'm gonna give you a lot of ifs. Had me being a young girl violated against my will, it wouldn't make me embrace the hoeing. I think I try to lock it down, and I don't know what I might do, but that I don't think I would do that. That doesn't equate like in the same, but probably it does. I don't know. I'm not a woman, so I'm gonna leave that where I left it. But
yeah, I mean, it's a potential that it could go either way. Either you could go out there and be super promiscuous and all of that, or you could be super reserved, because that is like a violation. Like you don't know how to properly view the world, so everything has been skewed. Like sex has been skewed for you, so you don't know how either you wild with it or you super reserved. So
makes sense.
I don't know. I don't know. She didn't go into detail about the first baby daddy, but I'm just saying it's a possibility that could happen. But I get what you're saying. If that happened with the first child,
I mean,
it wouldn't you kind of okay, now I need to logically it would be like, okay, well, I'm just gonna kind of guard up myself and not have no more babies, but something illogical happen. And I'm just saying hypothetically, know if
we
that's
just spitballing now. I'm not, I don't know what happened, but
it's a possibility that it could have happened.
in all actuality, I can't even say if this 35-year-old baby is correct because my notes are different from the last time. Look, we're gonna have to, please, y'all.
Yeah.
If y'all are following along, help us out. We need y'all. Please.
Yeah. So let's continue on because we gotta get through these ages.
Okay, there's so much to unpack here. How much older is he?
He's I think he just turned 50. If I'm not, he turned 60. He just turned 60.
Okay, so
he
he's
was in his
14 years older
30s.
than you. So you had children by him, but you didn't want to marry him.
No, I didn't want to.
Okay, but you just wanted to be married at 40.
I want to marry once I got 40.
So
40.
It made sense to you to have kids but not be married until 40?
No, it really didn't make sense. But at the time, what I was going through, I had lost my mother, and I only had one child at the time, and that was my oldest son, the one that's 32. That's the only child I had. So in a sense, I wasn't stable at the time, and he provided it for me. So I jumped on it. He provided everything. He provided the cars, the house, the clothes. He provided everything that me and my son needed at the time. So why not?
Okay, I got a couple questions. Math Matter said, Kendra, she said she had a kid. Her kid is 35. She got it. Did you have a kid at 11? The math is.
He's not 35.
You did say you had a 35-year-old child.
I said 32. They back to back. I said 32. I think I got. He just turned 32, and I got one. One just turned 30. I'm sorry, and one 32. They back to back. Not 35. He was born in 93.
Well, here's the deal. I
might get my attraction mixed up. So whoever in the comments, I might get a little mixed up. But
what?
He was born. I know all the years my kids were born in.
Did she say
I
attraction?
had one born in 93.
I had one subtraction.
My youngest was born in 99. I had one born in 95.
I don't know what type of traction.
And one born in 97. So if they want to do the math, I'm not going to do the math. If they want to do the math, they can do the math. But I know the years they were born in. So it was kind of hard keeping up with them. But I'm 46 years old now.
No.
Great. Wait, hold on. Let me jump in.
Hold on.
How old are you, Lachelle?
46.
Okay, you're 46. Now.
So based on those years, she was wild in the 90s.
For real.
The 90s was her stomping ground. Like Freaknik.
World champion from Freaknik. It was the grand parade, the queen, the homecoming queen of Freaknik. This one here.
Cause I just want to know what make y'all want to have all these babies. Why? Somebody answer that question. Why? Cause you can. Cause of welfare.
Probably. That all makes sense.
To keep the baby daddy. To hold something over the baby daddy. What is the reason why y'all have all these babies?
For real.
Answer the question.
That's a fair question.
Inquiring minds want to know.
It's like, it's for nothing. Like, it's not for we having kids for the wrong reasons. Is what I'm going to gather with that. Like, it's not for legacy. It's not for love to build. And she having trick babies, and it's all good. Like, she can't even remember how old these children are. I don't remember. I'm 46. My mom's is part of me. My mom's be 60. There's 3 of us. She could spit that. She might not remember all our names at every moment in time, but our ages and when she had us, come on, that's like the back of her hand. I don't know. This is weird to me. This is weird. Maybe she ain't spent a lot of time around him, the system. I don't know. I'm trying to give her some
what
bail.
someone was saying in the comments. Like,
really,
she wasn't there to raise him.
I'm gonna give you. I'm trying to give her some bail, which ain't really bail. If you had him and they took him, or they was with your mama while you was hoeing and all that, you gonna be fuzzy on how old they is and what year, and because you ain't been around, you still ain't around them. Because if you was around their last birthday or spoke to them when they last turned whatever, you would know how old they are. You know what I mean? I don't know. Mama Love got 3, and she could spit them ages, birthdays, dates, all that like it's nothing. We ain't never been in the system or been anywhere. So I'm just trying to give you some time, and I'm trying to give you like a baseline. And I don't know too many women who would struggle like that. You might miss one of them, but all of them, she just confused herself. She's just saying numbers that I guess don't exist. I had to write it down. Again, I believe Kendra wrote it down, or the cousins is cluing her in, and it's just not adding up. I don't know.
You told me you have 5 kids, right? Tell me the ages of your 5 kids again.
I have my oldest son, he's 32. I have one just had a birthday, he's 30. And my youngest daughter, she's 24. And I have one that's 26. And what I just say, one is 26, and the other one is I knew I was gonna get this pod mixed up anyway. 126, and the other one is I said 4 already, right? Did I say 4
already?
Okay, and 126. My baby girl 24 and 126, 120, one just turned 30, 130.
She really searching for them ages up there.
I think the other one is 20. I think the other one is
still
20.
searching.
If I'm not mistaken, the other
20?
one is 24 or 24. Nah, the other one is 22.
No.
22. I'm sorry.
Ma'am.
So earlier, this is what you said earlier. Earlier you said 24, 31, 20. No, excuse me. You said 32, 24, 31, 26, and 35. You said your oldest child is 35.
He might not be 35.
He might not
That's what I'm
be.
saying. He probably not be 35. That's why I said.
Can I ask you a question? Why don't you know your children's ages?
I know they. That's why I said I know they year, but they going by so fast. I forget my day. I forget my year. I ain't gonna lie. I thought for a long time I thought I was still 45, so I forget my year. So I'm not finna try to keep up with 5 other people. So I know I know the year they was born in, but they ages they turning so fast. And I kind of get confused. They turning so quick. I get kind of confused. I know they year the year they born in. All of them.
So let me just get to what people are alluding. People think you had a baby at 11. How low were you when you had your first child?
I had my first child when I was 16. I know 11.
You had your first child when you were 16.
I got pregnant with him at 16, and I had him at 17.
Hold on.
You had him at 7.
All right. So she got pregnant when she was 16. She 46, and this baby 32. Hold on. Let me carry the one real quick before I. No, he can't be.
Can't be.
Man, look, man.
She said the oldest one was born in 93. It's the year of our Lord 2024.
He'd be 31.
At the oldest, he's 31 years old. We don't know when his birthday is.
And that would mean she got pregnant at 14 and had him at 15. If that's...
She said she's adamant that she know the years.
But she can't tell you how old she was or how old they is now. That's preposterous to me. Sorry. I'm sorry. And we can't defend this, y'all. Don't come at me with please. We can't defend this. There's no defense for this. I even tried to shoot her some bail, but that ain't even bail in a good way. Like, that's just makes it worse. So there's no defending this. Come on now, lady. The lady can't count. She
just can't count. That's all. That's all. She can't count. She just can't do the math, and she just gave up.
Right. Instead of
I know the years.
Or going back, you having more babies and getting tricked on by the drug dealers and all that, or whatever the case may be.
But we talking about 14? She should have been in high school. You should know your basic math before you get to high school.
Absolutely.
So this is just addition, subtraction, all that. This ain't.
But
this
again,
is basic.
Did we catch that? Did she say attraction? I'm gonna have to go back to that one off camera. I even marked it in the notes. I'm gonna have to rewind that one and see what she said.
I don't know what she said.
Lord have mercy. Are y'all following along, guys?
Please drop down in the comments and tell us like what's the ages and
y'all gotta figure it out.
Y'all put the numbers down there, cause.
Okay, your first child.
He was born in 93.
One more thing.
So that would mean you would have a child at 29.
That much better. Yeah, Kendra, her math is in question as well. So if it ain't about her, Beyonce or Jay-Z, she can't add it up or figure it out either way anyway. So these are two of our star students from the mathematics club over here. Jesus.
Years old. You don't have any children 29 years old.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Now, I said he was born in 93. So if he was born in 93.
No, but you told me, you said you had your first child at 17, correct?
I got pregnant with him at 16 and I had him at 17.
Okay, so you're 46 right now. Mine is 17. That was 29 years ago. Now you gave me 5 ages and none of them were 29.
Well, the middle one probably not 20. You said the middle one probably not 29.
You said hold on. You said you had your first child at 17, correct?
I got pregnant with him at 16. I had him at 17.
Well, honey, let me say this. Okay, you're 46, right?
Yeah.
You have a 32-year-old.
And he was born in 93. He was born in 93.
Hold on real quick. You're 46 right now, correct? You have a 32-year-old child, correct? That means you were 14 years old when you had your first baby.
Okay. Well, I was 14.
Well, I was 14.
I was 14 and I had him at 15.
I say this with all due respect. Have you ever done drugs?
No, I haven't.
Not everybody do drugs, Kendra. Some people just can't do math.
This is the fact. And I know people on drugs who can count a lot better, faster than this.
She just can't do math. That's okay. And I was just sitting here thinking, she probably tells some of the best stories. You don't try to count on the math. No pun intended. But just go with it. You know.
Yeah, right.
Auntie in there telling a story about the 90s and what she was up to, and just laugh with her.
Her iPhone in 95 and all that. Yeah. Exactly.
They landed on the moon. She saw that.
This big fish right here. Big catfish over here.
You ain't see that.
Lord
but
Jesus.
she probably tells some of the best stories. And then when you walked away, like, that didn't add up. But it sure was funny, though.
Yeah. It was engaging. Man, oh man. This is great. I mean, but this... Oof. Education.
I mean, she's adamant on these years. I mean, I give that to her. Is she right about that? But it's just she refuses in her mind. She's just not gonna do that math.
I mean, she should have did it already.
She just not gonna do that math. Like,
write it down. Take a little pen and get it, you know what I mean? Get it correct. Like, I don't know. I don't know.
She refused.
She can't. I think she's physically like incapable. Like, I don't think she can add, if 93 to here, that would make him exactly this. So you go to the next one. Oh, from 98 to here, he's this. I don't think like she can, actually put it together. I mean, literally like 1 minus da-da-da. Like, I don't think she can do that.
I mean, and that's okay. Some people can't add, some people can't spell. That's okay. But she is adamant that she know what she talking about. Ma'am, like she gonna continue to talk about these ages and whatnot. Ma'am, you can't count. The math ain't math, and just accept it.
We are 12 minutes into Kendra's video, and she still hasn't presented the age of these children. She only gave us 4 in the beginning, and she still keeps giving us 4. Well, this 5th one hasn't been accounted for.
Who is the missing child? And I still wonder who his baby daddy is. Who is his daddy?
His father, because she said she had 1, 3 by him, and where you get this other 5th one from?
That's not making sense.
Maybe
maybe
it's bruh man from the 5th floor with 4 fingers. Maybe it's one of those like, that's 5, but it's really 4. I don't know. That might be. Did that? Don't judge me. But she keeps naming 4. She ain't named the 5th child yet. But she got 5 kids with 4 fingers up. Okay. Education, man. Like Martin said, I blame the educational system.
I know all their birthdays just because I don't know I know all their year they was born. That I just don't know their year. I just don't know how old they is. But I get their birthdays mixed. Well, not their birthdays mixed up. I get their ages mixed up. It don't got nothing to do with drugs because I get their ages mixed up. I just said one was born in 93. One was born in 95.
We're past that, 95. The reason we're going to move forward, but here's the deal. You're coming across as a liar. I'm going to be honest with you. At one point in time, you told she had a 35-year-old child. Then you said you don't have a 35-year-old child. Then you said you had your first child at 17. That would mean your oldest child would be 29 years old. But you have a child that is 32. So the math just doesn't add up. And the cousins they are picking up on it. So this is why we're asking. So right now you seem like a liar.
Okay, well, the cousins done got to pick it up. I'm telling you, I had my oldest son was born in 1993. However they want to add it up, if they can math it up, they probably know more math than me. They probably
I could gather that.
Me. My oldest child was born in 93. If he might not be 35. He probably be
35 years, but let's go. Just give me more years.
That's what I'm saying. He was born in 93. If you want, if your cousins want to add it up, they can add it up. But all that drugs and all that, You baby, don't you ain't that they ain't got whoever said that I know drugs.
Well, no, I'm
about.
the one that
Porky
said that
Pig.
because I was trying to figure out how is this so confusing. So that's
No,
why I said,
it's not confusing. I said I know the year they was born
So
in.
what's the year they was born in? I got 93, 95, 98.
See, I didn't write down a 98. I got 93, 99, 97, 96, 95.
97, 96, 95. Shit. I told you it was confusing.
I ain't get a 98.
She said 26. My sister 26. She was born in 98. So I could only,
I don't know.
You know what? I don't even know why I'm doing this. I don't even know why I'm adding up. I don't even know why I'm doing it. You know what? I'm closing my pen. The pen is closed. Fuck the math. It ain't nothing. It just don't. She's not giving me the right number, so I can't make sense of this shit. It's just that's it. Simple. Like it is what it is.
Not gonna matter.
She can't count. The lady can't count. Let's just be honest. She can't count.
It just is. It's not gonna math. No, this is algebra.
Mm-hmm.
This is arithmetic.
Advanced X. Well, you got the X quotation and the PEMDAS. I need PEMDAS for this shit. That's what I need.
I've been out of school too long to be trying to fool with Miss Lachelle in this math, because I thought it was simple, and this ain't simple. You talking about ain't nothing to be confused about. We confused, Miss Lachelle. But let us get into the reason why she got all these kids. Let's go to the Kendra cam.
For sure.
Okay. Oh, like you got hips. Ooh, you got hips and booty.
Childbearing hips.
Look, can't count, but you can twerk.
She can twerk, bro.
Wait a minute.
Busting it down.
She
12 years old.
She can back it up.
Lord. You throwing ass, but can't throw math. You can't count, huh? But you can twerk and bust it open and bend it over and touch your toes, huh?
This a 46-year-old woman twerking. The Kendra cam ain't to show off your booty. It's to show off your whole body. It's not a time for you to twerk. She just said this is her moment to show out. She couldn't show out with that math, but it's time to show out. At least I got a body.
This is the issue right here. You see? Focused on the wrong things. How you can flap it open and grabbing your ankles and all that, and doing handstands and shit. But you can't.
That's how you got
basic math. That's how you got here. That's how
you got 5 kids.
4, because I still didn't get the 5th. Like, come on, man. Come on, man.
This is
insane. This is insane.
First moment to show off. That's what you show off.
That's it. This is your highlight. This is what you good for. And
so I think we answered that question.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think the question has been answered.
Why. Yeah, we got the why. We got the why. It's sad, Focus. Our people. That's why we do this. We get in here and we cut up and all that. Yeah, but it's education. You got to look and see how silly and ridiculous this looks. We got to stop embracing the dark side of our culture. Actually, this ain't even our culture. That's just ignorance. This is stupidity. Why stupidity and being uneducated? Why that got to be synonymous with us? There's no excuse for this shit. There's nothing cute about that. Say 46, 5 kids, allegedly 5 kids, don't know how old they are. Possibly by what she says, she had a baby at 11 years old. And all she can give us is twerking. Like, y'all don't see a problem with that? I do. I got daughters. I got nieces. Like, come on now. This is ridiculous, man. This is insane. Like, we need to clean this up. We need to get away from this. This should be something. Shame should be back in our community to a certain extent. on a lot of different levels. And this is one of them. Like, okay, lady, you didn't go to school. You was busting them down and having babies. But you know what? You want Kendra looking for a man. Maybe you should be looking for a book. Maybe you should try to educate yourself. Yeah, in your advanced age. School don't have to educate you. There's plenty of sources. You can teach yourself a lot of things. Most of the things I've learned in my life, I didn't learn from school. I even went, as a youngster, I would go ahead of the book, ahead of the curriculum, outside of the book to learn certain things. Like this, there's no excuse for this. Like, come on now. This is pitiful. It's pitiful. Queen, what you think before we close this one out?
I got a few minutes that I want to highlight.
Sure.
Here.
Is that how y'all do in Memphis?
We do all these. We do all these.
But they don't do math.
All that. Okay. All right, Michelle, when was your last relationship?
I hate I got my kids' birthday mixed up because, baby, they got me fucked up somehow. A speech impediment. I just hate I got their birthdays mixed up. But, baby, I know they year they were born, and I know when this pussy cracked open, and they came. I know every year this pussy cracked open, and they came out. So tell them how about it.
And there you have it. She knows when her vagina was cracked open. When was your last relationship?
My last relationship was when I split up with my last kid dad, and that was 5 years ago.
Keep that in mind.
Okay.
5 years ago.
Okay. What you don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you were intimate with someone?
The last time I was intimate with someone 3 years ago.
3 years ago. Okay. I would not think that you would say 3 years ago.
Huh?
I said I would not think you would say 3 years ago.
Yeah. Why not?
Because you just turned around, did the Kendra cam, bent over, you busted open.
Kendra, I like to have fun. I like to die.
I understand that. And you also, I'm going to just be honest, you are a mom of 5 kids. I would not think that you would go 3 years without sex.
Why not?
Because you have 5 kids and you just turned around and gave us a dance.
I like the dance, Kendra. If you go on my page, if you go on my Facebook page, that's all I do. I like to dance. That don't mean I'm getting cracked open. That don't mean
okay, that's fair, Michelle, but you also do have 5 kids. So why would you you don't think I would think that you've been
I got 5 kids and they all grown, they all in their 20s and their 30s. So I haven't had anything in a minute.
Listen, I'm going to believe you, but I just would not think it's been 3 years since you had your vagina cracked open.
It's been 3 years, Kendra. I'm not going to lie. I ain't got no reason to lie about that. It's been 3 years. It's been 3 years.
Trust me.
All right. What are 3 flaws?
I was trying to wait on this nothing ass nigga until he got out the feds. But he's still in the feds playing games, so fuck him.
Games in the
so
feds.
I'm gonna move on.
Oh, okay. See, I know I'm not stupid. Y'all, okay. Everybody in the comment section trying to get mad at me right now for not believing it, but now we know. Did your man go to jail 3 years ago?
Nah, he been locked up. He been locked up 14 years, but you try to deal. I got back with him, and I was just trying to deal with him on the side, talking to him on the phone, trying to think he was gonna do right. But he's still in jail doing the same shit he was doing on the street. So I'm not finna hold it down, babe.
Okay, you was not. Okay, everybody was trying to judge me because I was crazy. I knew I wasn't crazy.
You aren't crazy at all.
So basically, you was trying to say committed to your man in jail, but now you off that.
Exactly.
Okay.
I talked the other night. I talked to him on the phone. I said, "You still playing games?" So I'm going on Kendra show and find me a man.
And this is okay. This is why you busting it open 3 years later. You ready?
And that's why
So this last bit of math, she said she was with the second baby daddy for 20 years and they broke up 5 years ago. So 25 years ago, she was at the beginning of that relationship. She talking about this man that's in jail. They was what is it? He been in jail for 14 years. So this is not the same man.
Can't be.
So there's an overlap. And she said I was trying to talk to him on the side. So this is her side dude that was in prison. And he might be potentially one of these kids' father.
Makes sense. That's the only thing that of this math that makes sense. Nice catch.
So how you had two relationships, one 25 years ago is the beginning, and then he's been in jail for 14 years. You got two relationships going on
concurrently.
Those are concurrent.
That's concurrent. Kendra's math, and again, can Kendra count? She didn't catch this. Maybe she's just exhausted with the whole situation at this point. But come on now, something's not adding up. This whole thing didn't add up. Nothing added up here.
Because I really feel like there's another baby daddy in question. It might be him. It might be somebody else. Because based on the information she presented, I don't think there's two baby daddies. There's got to be another one.
Yeah.
Or the math, the math just ain't mathing. So, but I think it's another baby daddy in question. So she just don't want to admit it.
Yeah.
Or she may not even know.
Not to get caught, right.
Right. It might be him. It may not. I don't know.
Who knows? She don't care.
She may not.
She's still busting it open. And if she was fertile, she'd probably be about to have another one some goddamn where getting bust out, bending over some damn place. And it's funny, like, look at that. Look at this. Yo, this is how people gonna look at you when you make these decisions. Don't get offended when Kendra said 3 years. Wow, you've been having babies since you was 10, damn near, basically.
This part of the longest drought you had in your whole life.
Nobody believes you.
Since you started having sex, this is the longest drought that you had.
Probably. And gonna get offended and gonna take a little offense to it. And there's something else we didn't highlight in here. If you please, we encourage y'all go watch Kendra's video if you want to get the whole interview or whatever is the case. But somebody in the comments highlighted, her speech impediment, or what we perceive as a speech impediment. And she got offended by that. And that's why she, said it during this little clip. I don't got no speech impediment, and that's how we talk in Memphis. So she really took offense to that. But there's so much that you could be offended by. She ain't take no offense to her hoeing. She ain't take as much offense to her hoeing as the speech impediment.
And the trick that you got pregnant by and all of that. You ain't offended by those actions and
none of that.
And stuff like that.
That much offense. Not that much offense, but she took a whole lot of offense to the speech impediment. Oh, yeah. Man. This is sad, man. Funny and sad at the same time. Yeah. I guess the same things that make you laugh make you cry, but this is pitiful. So.
You have any final thoughts on this, Michelle?
I think I said everything need to be said from my end on this one.
Okay, fix your Wi-Fi.
Oh Lord, I'm in a hotel, so.
Okay, I'm trying to see if your Wi-Fi could be right.
My sister wanted me to be on the show. I hope.
Hello?
I'm in area, so the Wi-Fi better be good.
Okay, now it's getting better. It's like one of those Wi-Fis that gets better. Okay, yep. Okay, now we good.
No, we not.
Baby?
My name is Thea.
I can't see her eyes.
Where you calling me from, love?
I'm in Atlanta right now on vacation, but I am from the Bronx.
The Bronx?
Okay, so where do you live? Do you live in the Bronx?
I live in the Bronx, New York.
Okay. And Thea, how old are you?
Not holding this.
I'm 36.
36. What you do for a living?
I don't know how people be feeling on this show.
What?
So I'm a Scorpio.
Okay. Hey, you're a Scorpio. What do you do for a living, honey?
I do hotel management.
Okay. Do you have any children?
Yes, this is where they're gonna eat me up. I have 4 kids.
Okay, 4 kids. How old are your kids?
So I have an 18-year-old, I have an 8-year-old son, 7-year-old, and 5.
Okay.
Oh.
Are they all by the same man?
Nope.
Mm.
I got 4 different babies.
Girl,
Okay,
Baby.
4 men.
So,
Have you ever been married?
that's a
No.
Wimby special. 4 for 4.
Okay. Okay, well, do you desire marriage?
oh,
Yes,
now
I
you
do.
want a husband.
Indeed.
Oh,
I definitely
goodness.
marry one day.
So
Oh,
4
goodness.
men. Why didn't you marry any of the men that you had children with?
Any of them.
I mean, it just didn't work out. Like I was young when I had my first child, of course. She's 18. I was dating somebody for 7 years.
18.
And that didn't work out either. I mean, he was kind of
How you was dating?
I would say
What?
he was kind of like verbally abusive. Like he was controlling, I should say.
Oh my God.
So he always
Controlling, huh?
So this the first baby daddy she talking about?
I don't know. She lost me. She said she was with somebody for 7 years.
This your high school sweetheart.
This was before high school. You had the baby at 18. Then you had another one at what was their ages again? 18. I think I missed one.
7 and 5.
18, 8, 7, and 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, probably was her high school sweetheart. Okay. I missed that one in between.
Middle school sweetheart.
Right.
The
way these hoochies be heffing. It's the middle school sweetheart, the elementary school sweetheart, and the small blood clot. Man, please, man.
I don't know where the 7 years started and ended in this process, so I don't know. 4 baby daddies, 4 kids, 4 for 4 special. How old did she say she was?
She's 36.
Girl,
what I got on paper.
Dang,
man. So she had 3 quick, because that's a 10-year gap. Oh man.
Well, she had that 18-year-old, then she took a break. And then she had
rapid firing. Pow, 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 pow.
So you said the first one was when you young, okay.
One of them was controlling. She said he had some kind of structure or something going on. I don't know. We'll see the degree of controlling.
But I want to know why you had the rapid fire last 3.
Pow, pow, pow. Different men. Pow, pow, pow.
Let's see.
See what's up.
Then I have, like nothing worked out. 5-year-old, he basically was a deadbeat. 5-year-old daughter, deadbeat. Like so it just didn't work out.
These beats.
I would say I'll be trying. These men out here
trying them all.
I don't know.
It's all the men, huh?
I'll be dating, just not working out. So I guess it's me not choosing.
No, it's you.
So we got Thea, Bronx, New York, 36, Scorpio, hotel manager, mom to 4 kids by 4 men, and never married. What kind of man you looking for now, honey?
So I've been watching you for a while. I'm looking for somebody with no baby mama drama. I need somebody with baby mama.
I'm dead.
Okay.
Girl.
No baby drama.
Girl. Now, Thea. I'm gonna whisper this because I don't want nobody else to hear it. Okay, just me and you.
Okay, go.
You listening?
Everybody go ahead.
You got 4 baby daddies. How you gonna say you don't want somebody with baby mama drama when any man that dates you gotta deal with 4 other men because you got 4 baby daddies?
It doesn't matter. Almost. I don't bring drama. I don't bring drama. With my baby fathers, we don't have drama. I basically am a single mom. I take.
That might be true. The drama come with them Grim Lords, man. Y'all don't understand.
Yeah.
Like, y'all don't take these kids or some. Okay, it's either a case y'all put them too high or you don't consider them at all. They daddies might be gone and the dead beats and long gone, left you a long time ago. Them kids gonna have some issues there. Like this never a perfect scenario with all 4 kids and a single mom. It's just a happy. Come on, guys.
It's
You
too many
got to
personalities.
consider. Bingo. It's
Indeed.
already chaos probably in that damn house anyway. You gonna add a man on top of it, but he can't have. I wouldn't even say I'm not even campaigning for baby mama drama, but you got to give and take, sis. Like you can't
I
have no
would
perfect
think,
scenario.
but with her having 4 baby daddies, that's why I was saying right, because I feel like they could pop up at any time. Like they may be a factor and they may not, but it's so much variables with them. She got 4 of them, so they could. I don't know. It's just too much going on. If you had one baby daddy, which is not, but if you, okay, that's one personality. We know how he operate. These ninjas over here, we don't know. Right? She don't even know if he gonna pop up or because she don't know. We got one that was controlling, one was a deadbeat, and I didn't get the other personalities.
We didn't even. Yeah, she didn't even go into depth. She just left it at that. Could be the same one, but. And another part of this is where it becomes real tricky. Like this is like a no-win situation because if you let's say they all was around, then like you said, you got all 4 of the personalities and archetypes, and you don't know where it might come from. But for her to say that they all 4 are not around, that's even more of a red flag for the upcoming gentleman. Like that doesn't make it any better. Like that's going to make it better. If it was one man, 4 kids, you might say, I have no baby daddy drama. That's one man, 4 kids. Well, I would say you should go back to that man. That's a different story. But 4 men eased out behind me. You ain't got nothing to say about that, but you going to expect him to stay there and, play the stepdaddy or the husband in the situation. Like they didn't. So why would he? If they left, that, like I said, that's 4 men who slid on out on their responsibilities, quote unquote. So it don't make you look good either way, if you ask me. What?
Yeah. And why did 4 men didn't want to deal with you? So
she said, "It's me. I don't know how to pick men." No, it's just might be just you. It just might be that. I don't know. Right? We'll see.
There's no drama at all.
If you
like they
get serious with a man, I think what women don't, and men have shared this.
Is Kendra gonna say this?
Shout out to Holla. I forget his name was Holla. He's from New York, and if I can remember, I'm gonna put the highlight in. He said, whenever you deal with a woman, you got to deal with the child's father too. Now, would you date a woman with kids?
Okay, listen. If you got one, I could possibly deal with the one. But when you start getting into the 2, 3s and the 4s, and you got multiple baby daddies, and because of if he said, I want you to meet somebody. She got 3 kids, but she got 3 baby fathers. I said, do you understand that that's 7 personalities that I got to deal with?
Right.
Because I'm not thinking about that.
Break down 7 personalities.
Okay,
Kendra.
7 personalities I got to deal with. I got the woman, her 3 kids. That's 4. Okay. And I got to deal with the 3 baby daddies. Because if I'm taking this woman serious, let's be real. I gotta probably meet that, like all the kids, the fathers come in. I gotta deal with 7 personalities. You gotta get to know 7 people. You gotta build a connection with.
If he's a respectable man, he gotta deal with you, your 4 kids, and then the 4 men that come along with those kids. So let's just say one of your children gets into it with him. I'm gonna call my real daddy. And now your real daddy got to jump in to the situation. So there might not be drama right now because there's not a man in that spot.
That's the way she looked.
Aware that
they don't know him.
that is serious about you, not just trying to have sex with you, but serious about you, would have to. He should want to desire a good relationship, and you never know how that's going to be. So are these men non-existent? Do your kids' fathers not participate?
That's what she said.
They're not consistent. They're not really consistent.
So that's random. That's worse.
Right. They will have to go through me if they had an issue with any of my kids. That's one thing. And the father will have to respect what I have to say first. And if somebody comes into my life, they have to basically respect what I have going on. Their fathers have to respect what I have going on. There's no drama at all.
Okay, so you want to get married. Would your future husband have the right to discipline your children?
Yeah.
Lies.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Let's keep
going. I don't believe her. That's fine.
I don't believe her either.
Things will
as long as I agree. See, things will go through me. See?
Then he can't discipline them because you're
going to record it.
They have to go through you.
No, they can go through me, but they're allowed to discipline my child as well. But, basically we can go through it together. They can give me
Your little Grim Lord cussed me out. I am finna send him to the corner.
Grab him right by his little ear. Spin him right to the corner. Turn his little system off, his PlayStation.
Right. I have confiscated that PlayStation. So he got to go through you, Miss Lady. I got cussed out by your Grim Lord.
By your 5-year-old.
Can I send him to the corner? Get out of here.
As long as she agree. If she don't agree, there's no discipline. That's what that means in layman's terms.
It seems like everybody got to go through her. The baby daddies, the stepdaddy. Ain't no men have no type of authority over here.
And that's why, bingo, she's in the situation she's in right now. Like, there it is, right there. Like, if she can, and remember, what was the key? One of these baby daddies, I got it written down here. He was controlling. So that means, like I said, he had some structure. He had some say. And if I'm saying, mind you, that might not have been the first baby daddy. She didn't say which one. But let me surmise what I'm saying. You are just a pawn. Like this whole little scenario, her and her 12 kids, whatever she's trying to accomplish, you just a stand-in. You just a prop. After the first one, whoever she wanted to be with, everybody else after that, you ain't got no say because all her baby daddies were stepdaddies at one point, except the first one. So they all played the same role that she's trying to describe right here. Come on, man. Like, we got to get this together, man. This is raggedy. More of the raggediness from Kendra G. It's funny, but it's typical.
Sad.
Like, when I saw it, I knew where this was going. Like, it's predictable in the sense. It's crazy.
About it, but they can definitely discipline my child. That's fine. But it has to be like a serious, committed relationship. Not nobody who I'm just dating and getting to know.
And what does that entail?
I'm get married. So everything I'm asking for a man babies that would be considered as a husband.
Yeah, they can discipline my child.
Okay. I cut you off, so I want you to start from the top. What type of man are you looking for?
So I did say no baby mama drama. I'm going to stick with that because that's what I want. Okay. I want somebody with good hygiene. Basically, they have to have good hygiene. I don't want nobody bad. Somebody who's basically can express themselves, good communicator. And of course, they got to accept that I'm a mom first. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Big communication is big with me because I'm a real person and I expect somebody to be real with me as well. I'm basically keeping 100 all the time. So they know exactly what time it is when they deal with me.
So I'm assuming that you date.
So again, when you have a single mom, they're always going to put their kids first. So when the proper structure of the household you're not going to come before them kids like you should do.
Mm-hmm.
Them kids will always come before you with a single mom. So, you can do whatever you want to do, but be aware of the situation that you're putting yourself in by going over here to Miss Thea or the like.
Definitely. Most definitely. You are in a, well, I don't even know. I wouldn't say tertiary, but it's her and all them kids and all that chaos and all that first above anything, and you'll be in the back. And if you, again, fellas, like she said, you could do what you want, but just know what you signing up for. You're a prop in the whole grand scheme of things. Like, that's it. Point blank, period. The Grimlord's gonna run the house and the discipline. As long as she can, it's vetted and it's approved by the state board, you could do what you do. And she said, as long as it's a serious relationship. Well, ma'am, you done took it to the most serious probably that you can get without going. Kids supposed to come after the marriage in the grand order of things. So it ain't no, how much more serious can it be? You done had all these babies. You wasn't seriously committed to dating these men when you was having these damn kids. Like 36, the wall's smacking you in the face. But you probably passed that. You got four out, 4 for 4. Now you want to be serious, and this is crazy. Like, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Why so late in the game after all this baby mama, and then by these ages you dropping them back to back to back? It's just wild. Like,
Hey, the man that there was baby mama drama.
Not necessarily. I'm just putting it out there that I don't want that. No.
Oh, okay. I was just the passive
drama because if I see drama, I take myself away from it. Basically, I'm not. No, I have not.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
So my deal breakers would be basically, like I said, somebody who's a deadbeat. I want somebody. A deal breaker as well. I try to remember stuff. No abusive, of course, verbally abusive, and then somebody who can't communicate well. Another deal breaker, I don't like excessively jealous men. Like, I already know I'm attractive and I don't want somebody who's going to be upset with somebody trying to talk to me, because I'm going to keep it 100. Like, if I like you, I like you, and that's how I am. I'm a Scorpio. Like, I basically,
freak.
If I like somebody, I basically trying to.
A Scorpio.
And she was so damn sexual.
She should have, girl. I'm attractive.
Oh, I know.
She not a bad looking woman, but don't go too far now.
Tony, don't go too far.
Don't go too far. If I like you, I want you.
See, when you want to be in a man face, and I keep it 100. So you gonna tell? Man, that just sounds wild to me. Of course, nobody wants nobody jealous, but
yeah,
it's an extent. Like, you don't want him or somebody. I'm attractive, so when somebody try to talk to you, he's not supposed to say nothing, or he's supposed to just allow you to probably have your hoo-ha and your ass out and all this, and he ain't supposed to say nothing. Like, see, you're just a prop. Like, the first baby daddy, the first thing she said about any 4 of them baby daddies was he was controlling. That told me everything I needed to know right there. Like, you want to be young, wild, and free and open and in the street and all that, and ain't nobody supposed to say nothing. That's what I'm getting from all of this. I don't know. It just keeps, the preponderance of evidence keeps coming on. I know I'm attractive, so you want to be flaunty with what you got. And then when somebody gonna try to holler at you, he ain't supposed to have a frown or take any offense. It comes both. If you cover up, motherfuckers will stay out your face. Maybe. Or if you wasn't in his space, he wouldn't be in your. But I keep it. I like all that Scorpio freak passive aggressiveness. Nah.
Scorpio.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
I still ain't seen her eyes yet. Don't trust no chick that you can't see her eyes.
That's another rule of the show. You
Where
can't
her
see the
eyes at?
She probably lying.
Oh my God.
Work and establish an exclusive relationship. So that's me.
Okay. She said she knows she's attractive, so when other men try to holler at her, do not be insecure. Has that happened before?
I don't like insecure men. That's just something that I'm not. Yeah, I can't date insecure men. I just want them to be confident within them. Sorry, I don't know if you're still saying something, but I want them to be confident within themselves. Like, know that, trust, be confident. That's a big deal breaker.
Might say something
to do that, and to just goal driven, and ready to work on a family dynamic.
She's still here.
Working on a family dynamic.
Did you say that? Is there a past experience where you were dealing with a guy and then somebody else tried to hit on you and it was a whole situation?
She's gonna say no.
No.
So
I'm just putting
all this hypothetical shit, man.
Like, I don't like.
Oh, okay. I thought it happened or something.
No,
okay. Fair enough.
I'm not a drama-filled person. I stay away from drama. I'm very quick to be dismissive if somebody is drama.
You making up Batman feelings?
Yeah,
now.
I just don't have time. Like, my main focus, and I'm gonna tell people this, is my kids. Yes, I'm a mom of 4. I'm a mother. That's all. Everything involved. Like, I will always find time for somebody who I'm interested in. Like, right now I'm on vacation. Like, I find time to have me time. I'm a mom, and sometimes you need that me time. But then I'm big on my kids as well. So I want to let people know that if I'm interested, ma'am. So that's never an issue.
Okay. Does the guy have to look a certain way?
Yes. The guy definitely has to look a certain way. I definitely like somebody. I'm 5'7", so I prefer somebody 6 feet and up, at least.
At least. Were all your children's dad over 6 feet?
No.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's why you
ain't with them. Thank you.
I mean,
caught it. You got an archetype. You probably would have a short king.
I don't have a light skin, dark skin preference. I just need to have.
So if you kept picking the same type of archetype, and it's nothing, this is not, tall guys would treat you better versus short guys. It's not that. I'm saying if you pick the same type of dude over and over again, and it could be particular to you. You keep picking that same dude over and over again, and he keep doing you wrong. Maybe it's time for you to try something different. In her case, she keeps picking the tall dude, and they ain't doing her right. Maybe you should have been with the short dude.
Maybe.
The short dude that wanted to give you the time of day.
Right. Short king will probably treated you like the queen you are. You had all your babies with him, and did all that you hoping for now.
A beautiful family.
And then you got all this hypothetical, like, sis, is this like a soft spot? You talking about deal breakers that ain't even on the table, like
that ain't even in negotiation.
Yeah, like it's not even a deal. Like you just making up stuff. Like maybe you should try somebody who want to take you serious or who want to keep you covered and put up. Like maybe you should try that. You said these motherfuckers leaving you left and right and they deadbeats. Maybe you should try somebody who do care or quote unquote got the level of control. No, it never happened to me. I just don't like to see. What are you talking about? Like,
okay.
Man,
the
come on now.
That high and be confident. Carry yourself well.
Carry yourself well. All right, money. Should you make a certain amount of money?
Yes, I need them to at least make $80,000. I live in New York. Like I used to be lenient with that and be like, They don't have to.
Oh, your volume went out, honey. Your volume went out. Yes.
She's steady talking.
Or more. I'm gonna stand on that.
Okay. She's standing on that 80,000 or
on
more.
business.
So do you want to be in New York?
I've traveled before, but I prefer them to be in New York.
Okay. Do you get child support? That was one of the questions from the cousins.
Thank you, cousins.
You do. Okay. All right, Thea, let's do the Kendra Cam.
Asking important questions.
Of course she get child support.
Girl, where was you going?
Let's see this body, child. Okay. All right, we see that booty when you turn.
Wait a minute. Let's go back.
All right, Thea, let's do the Kendra Cam.
Let's go back. This is a mother.
On vacation.
Look at her. Look how she did the little pose. Look.
With the little side pose.
Look at her.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. See? See? Tisk,
what is this? A bodysuit?
It is
funky.
This look like somebody a 21-year-old would have on that ain't got no kids. That's ready to go to the club.
Here she go. Here she go.
What? Girl, pull it down some or something that's riding up. Like or is it supposed to ride up?
I guess.
Let me stop.
Let's see this body, child. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
we
it's
see that
riding
booty
up.
when you turn, girl.
She wanted everybody to see it.
So we got Thea, Bronx, New York, 36, Scorpio, hotel management, mom to 4 kids. When was your last relationship?
So my last relationship was literally, I stopped talking to somebody about 2 weeks ago.
Was y'all in a relationship?
Talking.
Yeah.
Why did y'all break up 2 weeks ago?
It's a long story. Like we was in a relationship for about 10 months. And
oh my God.
I just felt like I couldn't deal with him no more because I had a situation with my daughter, one of my kids, and I guess instead of him being communicating that maybe it was too much, because I used to always travel to see him. He lived in another part of New York, basically, and I would travel to see him. And then eventually, like I was restricted at the moment and could not go to travel to see him. And basically, he didn't tell me he wasn't okay with it, but he was just started acting funny, like the true colors came out. So I was just like, nah, I can't. Like there's certain things I would allow, certain things that I just.
So you guys were
would
long
not
distance?
No.
To a certain extent.
Just a different borough, I should say.
Oh, okay. A different borough. Okay.
It was travel, but just a different borough. So it wasn't really long distance. I want to say long distance.
Okay, 2 weeks is soon. Do you feel like you're ready to start dating?
She ain't care nothing about that, man.
More so,
she love him.
Or can that be repaired, or is it over for real?
No, it's over. Once I realized, like I gave chances. Not like I'm just like up and left.
Sorry.
It was basically.
I don't understand what happened. Like you couldn't come see him for one time, and he got upset.
No.
And he felt some type of way about it. And what that got to do with your daughter?
No. I don't think it was a one-time thing.
I missed something here. But
it's a preponderance. Like, she ain't going to have one issue with one child and not have it with the other 3. She had issues with these kids. She's a mother. Now, brother, I don't know what brother's status is, but maybe brother... She said she don't deal with baby daddy drama, baby mama drama, right? So let's say he didn't have that same situation. Well, he probably had no kids. Nobody gonna stand around and stick around for this. Like there's a what we just said earlier. Like when you put him in a position to be a secondary background character, and after a while, it might be short term. It might be once, it might be twice, it might be 4, 5, 6, however amount of times it's going to show that man that he's not important. She said he didn't say nothing, but he started to act different. I don't have nothing here. It's just a hit and go. Like, they couldn't be but so serious. It's from his eyes. Like, you got all this shit going on, which is understandable. I'm not saying to put him above your children at all, but it's just a byproduct of having these babies like this. And then she say, I don't got no baby daddy drama. What did I say? The drama's with the kids. Like this, she just repeated it. Like, oh, I had a situation with my daughter. I don't know what happened with her daughter. Something was going on, 18. She probably running around in the street doing what she doing. And she got to go correct this and go bail niggas out and all this. When it might have been his time, he thought it was his weekend, his night, or whatever was the case. Like, this is the problems you run up against when you have kids like that, or you in these certain situations. This is a man, I got some kind of foresight with this because it's true. Like, it's just something that's gonna happen. She said clearly, I don't got no baby daddy drama, and I'm just basically a single mom. Exactly. The drama with the children. Like, that's it. Like, it's gonna be some shit. You're gonna have to deal with it some way or the other. It's gonna come up against your time. And all this might sound selfish, or you might sound, oh, he's childish or whatever. You could say whatever you want to say, but until you've been in that situation, or you the person that's supposed to be taking somebody else serious, but they preoccupied with all this other shit they got going on, you can't really say that. It's just a byproduct of having these babies and these situations and all this going on like that. That's just that.
You know, I felt him out. You know, I went to go see him to make sure, like, this is what I wanted. And he was still acting funny. So I was just like, it was a really serious situation. So he should have been more understanding on my situation. So other than that, I was the one always making sure that we kept it going. So because he didn't, I'm not broken from it. Okay. I promise you.
Hold on, real quick.
I don't care.
What do you want to say?
You know what I mean? I said I'm not broken from it. I just know it's time to move on. I know when basically I've observed myself enough to know when I can take something, when I can tolerate something. And that was something I wasn't tolerating by eyes. So okay. He's gone. Yes.
Okay. Just real quick, I asked you earlier about child support, and then someone said we didn't really ask that question. So I had to pin it for a second so y'all can know. I don't know why y'all think I be lying, child. Someone did ask that question, and that's why I asked the question. Now I'm about to unpin it for the person that said I was a liar when I asked that question. As you can see, someone really did ask that. All right, let's keep going. When was the last time you was intimate with someone? You don't have to answer.
It was about 2 weeks ago when I seen him. And yeah, that was it.
Went to knock him off.
Okay, so here's
for the last time.
Now, this is a common thread I keep saying. They're saying, do you not like, they feel like 2 weeks, maybe you need to heal.
No.
Heal? She wasn't in.
No, they don't know me.
They don't know me. Yeah,
like, I'm already here.
But they don't.
All right. When I don't like something and it's not something that I could tolerate, I let go. I move on. There's some, you know.
The 4 baby daddies. No.
I cared for him. I did.
No. Okay. Say no.
For him for 10 months.
What does that mean?
What's the longest you've ever been without a man?
Oh.
I would say 4.5 years.
Oh, so
I was dating 4. So I got
4.5 years
to learn.
Didn't date a man at all?
Correct.
Kendra,
yes.
What are you trying to? What point are you trying to prove?
It was like I was. Yeah.
So you went 4.5 years without having sex?
No,
I was dating. I had. Yeah.
Girl, you're not answering. You're not. Okay.
No, you didn't ask the right question.
You ain't date nobody.
See, hold on. See, you're not asking the right questions. You see what I'm saying, Kendra? You missing it, baby. You missing it. You can't be this late to the party. She throwing that pud around. Like, that's what she's trying to tell you, bruh. Like, yeah, no, serious. Like, she can't gauge what's serious and what's not. Like, she ain't serious about it. So she don't care. Like, 10 months. I care for him. I ain't love him. So she said, when was the longest you've been without a man? That she took serious. Not that she wasn't getting no pud. This probably was This whole little drought was probably when she had one of them babies. I wasn't taking him serious,
Right.
but I had a man and he flooded the club and do this type of nonsense. It's maddening. It's maddening. Like Kendra, but I don't know how she not catching it. Like you host the show, you got to be quicker than that. Like you didn't catch that. Like, come on now. I know you caught it, Queen.
Yeah. So she said 4.5 years. So yeah, that part we don't know where that was, but that could have been after this last child. Like, I don't know.
Lord have mercy.
I don't know.
I was dating. You ain't have sex in 4.5. No, of course not. I was dating. She's a Scorpio. She said, "Proud, big Scorpio."
Right. That don't mean that she was celibate for 4.5 years. And Kendra be so confused, like, oh well, because Kendra equates relationship with sex.
Right.
She
Get
doesn't.
separated.
It seems like she doesn't understand that people have sex outside of a relationship.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
So that means you were celibate, right?
No.
She was getting it in.
Mm-hmm. No, she was getting it in. Stop, Kendra. Cut it out.
Stop.
Relationship. You said how long?
No,
I was not.
Okay, well, let me rephrase. I could have asked the question wrong. Huh?
Yeah. I was just dating. I wasn't in a relationship, like an exclusive relationship, I should say. I was not an exclusive.
Okay. Well, let me ask this question. What's the longest you ever? Can I wait? Hold on, Thea. I gotta ask the question. Okay.
Sure. Go ahead.
What's the longest you ever been without a man? Period.
I ain't never been without my man.
Without a man. Period. I would say like 6 months.
Okay. Because some cousins feel as though 2 weeks isn't enough time. You should heal, and then some feel like you don't know how to be single because you have 4 kids by 4 men.
Honestly, the cousins could think what they want as far as that. I know that I'm okay with dating, continuing to date. You understand? Like, I love the cousins, but I know that I'm okay to date and move on. It's not, I've been with him for 10 months. I was trying to work it out. We did say we were exclusive, but at the same time, when there's someone who is not on the same page with you, and you know what you can tolerate, what you cannot, then you know you have to also learn how to let go. And that's what I'm okay with. Like, I know that he wasn't for me, probably for somebody else. That's okay.
Here we go.
You know, it's time to move on. That's it.
Okay. All right, 3 flaws you have to work on.
He wasn't for me.
He wasn't man enough for me.
Bam, he had picked you out of with all these 4 kids. He wasn't for you. You can't be picky now.
Yeah, that's what she's doing.
Don't
it
be
gotta
picky.
be perfect. She's saying it again. They telling you. She's straight up. If once I don't like it, I'm gone and I'm out. Okay. Hence the 4 baby daddies. So
yeah, she out real quick.
Yep. And on to the next one real quick too. This 2 weeks. Cousins, y'all need to stop. Cousins, please. Y'all trying to be just as naive as her. She ain't care nothing about that man for no damn 10 months. She was just out there doing what she was doing. She wasn't serious, probably slightly more serious than the last Joker. So 2 weeks healing, like she ain't cry, eat no ice cream, play no sad love songs, none of that. But get out of here. Like these women ain't got no attachment. Like that shit been gone a long time ago. And for the next Joker who's interested, because I'm sure somebody's going to pop up. We still didn't hear about this dude from the last show. Or she met somebody from the show. It didn't like. We didn't even get to that.
Maybe but that's coming up.
Right. There's always a plot twist. But anybody else who's interested, she ain't care nothing about you, man. Get out of here, man. Get out. Get out.
So I'm not really on time all the time. Like I would say I'm not early all the time. Like sometimes I'm just like on time or a little late. So I'm trying to work on that. Like
early or you late?
I would say my patience starts to run thin or whatever. My patience run thin. I'm working on that as well. You know, as you get older, it's like your patience start running a little thin. And then I can be submissive and I can be dismissive.
My God. Stop it. Stop. I want to know how you late to the party, but you ain't got no patience. The people that you were supposed to show up for ain't got no patience. Bring your behind on.
For real.
Come on, girl.
I think patience grows as you get older, not
true.
Thins. I don't know.
Some people become grumpy as they get older. I could see that. Like, I ain't got no patience. I used to have patience.
I find myself to be more patient now than I was before. But in any event,
I could see different things. Maybe like
right.
I don't know.
That's fair.
Then the whole submissive and dismissive, ma'am. Why is that together? Well, that don't correlate together.
Mm-mm.
I could be submissive to you, but then I can dismiss you.
See? Hence the 4 baby daddy.
Dismiss.
Okay.
Next.
Submissive, then dismissive. So if I like somebody, I can be submissive to them. And you know, basically, how can I put it? Basically, I like to cater to my man, make them feel good, please them, whatever, the person that I'm dating. But if I realize that you're taking advantage or you're complacent or you're just not respecting me as a person, then I can be dismissive. That's the thing people don't understand. Like, I can be dismissive. And I'm not going to tolerate certain things. I don't care if I have 4 kids, 4 baby daddies. I'm still a woman at the end of the day, and I still respect myself. If I'm not happy with how you're treating me, then you get dismissed.
Kind of funny way of showing
this. Did she just say that she respects herself as a woman?
Funny way of showing it. Wow.
Ma'am, you a hotel manager, but you didn't manage that coop. That's what needs to be managed. Manage that.
Flighty. Probably these men was decent. Or, you know what I mean? One thing don't go your way, or you get dismissed. You like them in the beginning and all that. And then after a while, the luster wears off and then you need a new one. That's regular 304 nonsense. Regular.
Okay, fair enough. So, why would a guy be lucky to be with you, Thea?
So, like I said, I can bring a lot to the table. I know
a lot of kids.
Basically, I want a family dynamic. I love like a family like traditions and stuff like that. And I want to start a tradition eventually. You know, my daughter's 18, so she missed that kind of. I really want to start a family dynamic where there's traditions and fun. As far as like Thanksgiving, just having good events and stuff. So I want to invite a guy actually like exclusive with them to be in that family dynamic.
We're gonna bring in the dad. We're gonna impose.
I'm not a
father into the picture.
And just basically we
Photoshop
work on establishing our goals together, and you know,
she want to have the Christmas pajamas on and put him in there.
Right. Photoshop.
And none of y'all last names match.
Remember, another rule of the show. If the last names don't match, shall not the pajamas and the sleepwear either. Okay? We'll revisit this come holiday season, but you've been warned. And I'll start calling you out. Don't make me go to last year's photos when you had the last Joker in there with the pajamas. Like, let me not call your history up. You've been warned. I'm coming for you.
I'm family oriented. Of course, I have my kids. Yes, cousins. I have my kids.
Them 4 kids
so
ain't no family.
Family oriented, and I expect that person to be as well. And we work together.
Do you want more kids?
No, I don't want any more kids.
No. So he should already have kids.
I prefer a guy with kids already, so they can be more understanding on that part. If you don't have kids or you're not happy with me having 4 kids, 4 baby daddies, then you don't have to reach out.
Can't even have a little baby with her.
But I know what I want.
Okay.
So.
Shut down the womb.
Okay. What's the age
Get
range
rid
you
of
would date?
everybody else.
So I would date. I was trying not to go low, but I do like guys sometimes a little younger. 32, and
Hence.
I'm trying to date a little older. So the most I would go is 43.
Okay. And why do you? Well, you know why you're single. You just broke up with somebody 2 weeks ago. All right. So we got Thea, Bronx, New York, 36, Scorpio, hotel management, mom to 4 kids by 4 men, never married, desires to be married. Correct?
That is correct, Kendra.
Okay. So date 32 to 42, prefers you to be in the New York area. Make bare minimum $80,000.
I've talked to a guy from your show before too. I won't release his, but
what happened?
So I think it was cool. Like if I lived closer to him because I was traveling. If I lived closer to him, then I would have probably like pursued something. That was a cool guy. It's just the only thing I would say is his communication was not the way that I wanted it to be. Like if he wasn't like an open book, you had to always pull stuff out of him, which I'm okay with. But it's just like to a certain extent. Like you have to communicate eventually. We're adults. We're not gonna play that game.
You guys were just talking. Did you ever meet in person?
Yeah, we did. We met in person. Like,
did he hit?
Did y'all sleep together?
Did he hit?
Do I have to disclose that?
Yes, he hit.
By not
He hit.
the answer you did. But wait a minute. When did you meet this guy?
I wanted to share that because it's like, yeah, I just wanted to share that because I've dated.
And I want to know, give me the time frame. When did you meet him?
I met him before I started talk, like a year ago.
Because you just said you got out of a 10-month relationship.
10 months.
Correct. That was a year ago. That was before my 10-month relationship.
Okay.
It was like a year ago.
A year ago.
Kendra, she moved fast. What you not understanding?
You don't get it, Kendra. Do math. I know your math ain't where it need to be either, but just add it up. Yeah.
Girl be moving.
Yeah.
On to the next.
She ain't playing.
She ready for the next now.
Word. So in 2 men.
You don't want to. He was on the show.
He was on the show, and my
what city did he live in?
He was on here.
Come on, Kendra. So with the clues.
She's the one who told me about you, Kendra, and wanted me to go on. So she's seen his interview, and then she was like, you know, like you should talk to him, you know, because he was a decent guy. But it just the distance and stuff. It kind of died down a little bit.
The excitement.
Listen, I'm gonna say this, and you reminded me because I probably been meaning to say this. A lot of men been getting vagina from the women on my show.
Oh boy.
What it is. Just gonna tell y'all what it is. A lot of men been getting vagina from the women, and listen, y'all grown folks. Do what you want to do. All I encourage you to do at all times is to be responsible for your grown ass actions. Oh. Now I keep telling you, ladies, stop having sex with men who won't be in relationships with you if that's what you want. Y'all want to listen to me. Y'all want to be grown and giving out the vagina with no
vagina.
Marry you and buy the vagina.
No, that's not. What is it then?
First of all, I don't give out no vagina.
I'm listening. I got my ear. I'm listening. I'm gonna move my lace front so I can hear it. Go ahead. I'm moving the lace so I can hear you good. What is it?
Trying to establish a relationship. That's one thing, and you're basically wanting to be exclusive. So
you have.
I gotta give him the vagina first. I gotta sample the goods first.
Yes, I did.
But even in a relationship, so how you gonna get to exclusive? You have
vagina.
Give me some of that vagina.
What's going on? So I'm listening. Keep going. I'm listening.
You're dating Kendra, so people don't date and have sex.
If you wanna be a wife, you wanna keep having kids by men who don't want to be with you.
Eventually.
Oh dang!
You wanna eventually. Well, how about have a wife standard at the door and be okay with walking away from any man who is not willing to be in a relationship with you. Ladies, get this through it is a fear natural requirement to say, I only have sex with men I'm in relationships with. Men would respect that. Okay? You're not asking for a lot to say, hey, I don't care what you do. I'm not them other girls. But in order to get...
You know what, Kendra? I think men would respect it, but not from women that got multiple kids and out here.
Right.
If you came as a lady, classy,
right.
Okay, you know, I get what she's saying. She don't give it up like that. I get it. I ain't gonna make her give it up.
I agree.
But if your track record is shown to be giving it up,
it's gonna be hard to hold out.
Right.
It's gonna be hard as hell.
Come on now. Because at some point in the past, men did wait to marriage. Okay. But he knew that she was a virgin.
Yep.
Okay, this is a virginal woman. I ain't gonna try to, mess with her virtue and all that. We'll go ahead and get married, and then I'll sample.
Yep.
Well, I'll own it now. Like that'll be
right.
That's mine.
There you go.
But if you known to be giving it out, now you're gonna tell him, let's wait.
I can't get none. Everybody else got something.
Everybody got something.
Nothing. Like you
everybody got some of that womb.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
it's the stigma that comes along with this. Like ain't nobody waiting for that. Ain't nobody. No, that's not. So she lose that right. She give that right up, and she ain't holding out anyway. She's willing. She giving up that coon real quick. Like put everywhere.
So if you want to wait for a relationship or wait for marriage, you can't have that track record.
Nope.
That you've been giving it out. Then all of a sudden you get to him and he can't sample.
Now you want to
men are not going to take you seriously. And that's why, you know what? I'm gonna keep it moving.
Yep. There it
that's
is.
Why you can't tell men that.
There it is.
Because of your track record.
Yep.
So
this vagina is me and you. Do you agree? You don't agree? Well, we can do coffee dates if my time is available. My time might not be available because I might be with my man. So it is a very understandable requirement to say to a man, I only have sex with men I'm in relationships with. And I think you should learn that if you want to be a wife. Think about it. I'm not trying to dish you. I'm not trying to dish you, but your track record is your track record, honey. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Now you gave having a child is the highest honor. It really is. It's the highest honor. There's nothing more a woman can do for a man than to bring life into this world.
Disagree.
Point blank, period. And that is the fastest way to get your ring, to get your wife. Now, life happens, but you gave the highest honor to 4 men who you described not even the best men. So now you want a new guy to come along and to marry you. You know, you have 4 kids. You don't want to get the guy that you're going to marry. You don't want to have a kid by him because you say you don't want to have any more kids. Then we also just learned you met a guy from my show who you had sex with and wasn't in a relationship with. Why would a man buy this, as in marry you? Why would he do that? Why would it make sense?
So we would definitely have to get to know each other first. And it doesn't always have to be sex. You are right. I don't always date and have sex with men. But like I said, if I'm physically sexually attracted to you, sometimes that does transpire. But at the same time,
you need to figure out a way to calm that part down right there if you want to get into a relationship. Like I know, and that's what our women say. They got these sexual desires. I know. We saw Mia Copa with Kelly Rowland. I know y'all want to give it up to the men. Keep giving it up. I mean, this is why men don't want to settle down though, because
no. And her giving it up, that's one part of the issue. But are you a wife?
Word.
Are you a wife? Do you show the other qualities that he can see? You know, okay, this
any
is a wife.
2 jokers could have a goddamn baby, man.
Right.
Like that's not the byproduct of that's a byproduct of sex. Like what about the other parts? Like There's more of a purpose of a woman than to just drop some damn baby. Like,
right.
Come on, like Kendra, you half right and you like 25% right, 75% wrong.
Like, are you submissive? Or can you be a helpmeet? Like, maybe some man would overlook the fact that you got 4 kids. Maybe.
Right.
But do you have some type of submissiveness to you? She talking about being dismissive.
Correct. And every little thing she out and I'm gone. Having the sex ain't the issue. It's what's gonna happen after that. Like she's trying to fill it out and see if it's sizable to what she needs. But then after that, okay, now when it come down to doing something further, she done. It was this.
Yeah, she
that.
run
You
off.
Knew you knew homie was long distance when you reached out. You knew whatever you had them kids, whatever the issues would pop up, you have kids, there's going to be issues. You knew that was going to be something that was going to be going forward with the byproduct of you having kids. So now homie's not understanding. Like I said, I don't know his situation, but maybe he didn't have no kids. So yeah, it would be hard. It's an adjustment. You got to give like a little grace. You can't just slide out of every situation when something don't go your way. And she said, I'm not always dating to have sex. It seemed like it. So we done counted about 6 men that we can count that you had sex with. That's all the men you had sex with. I'm sure there's about 25 more running around this motherfucker that you didn't have a baby with or didn't meet from the show. You running around giving up pud. Man, let's call a spade a spade. Now she trying to renege. Oh, well, you got to get to know each other. Woody,
right.
whoop. And the process is this. No, it's not like that. You in the Bronx, you in the city, giving up that pud. That's it. Like, ain't no excuse. Oh, no. We're going to get to know each other now. And I'm not always dating to give it up. Yes, you are. Yes, you are trying to give it up. Just own it, man. Kendra says she's right. Your track record say what you are. This is how you get down. People going to approach you like that. Or once they get what they could get out of you, once they get the sweet watery guts, they gone.
Right.
And or you gone.
So past the watery guts, what else do you have to offer, ma'am? That might keep him there. Right. It seems like she don't have a problem of attracting the men.
Right. Okay.
But keeping them there, or you staying there, because I think she probably the one that's really flighty.
I believe so. So,
do you really want to be in a serious relationship, or are you self-sabotaging?
Looking for your way out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anytime a good man come your way, you're finding an issue so that you can run off.
Mm-hmm. And as well, you're taking things off the list. Like the further you go in, okay, now you ain't having no baby. So maybe if that was one draw you had, they ain't having that. You ain't having no kids. You got all this past issues and all this going on with kids and drama, little situations happening, which is to be expected when you have kids. Like you got a lot going on. Like you're slicing your chances down at every turn. Like the longer this went, like it got worse and worse. There's another one that got worse and worse and worse. Man,
let's try to get through the ending of this.
Yeah,
they know if they look good and they get your sexual attraction, you're gonna give them sex. So why am I gonna? I already got what I wanted. I know you want to have sex with me. So keep not knowing how to control your urges from these men because you're sexually attracted to them.
No. I didn't say every single time you date somebody you have to have sex. Let me clear that up. I was just saying that sometimes that does happen, and
I'm telling you, I know exactly what you said.
Oh, myself, like I can date somebody without having sex with them. I'm not saying that I cannot. I was just saying that particular person. Yes, I did. You asked the question and I said yes. But
no, you didn't say yes.
If I am going to be married to somebody, I have to get to know them to a certain extent before we get to that point. So, I mean, they have to be okay with my dynamic, my family's dynamic. We have to talk, we have to date and stuff like that. And then because I have kids, so basically I have to be comfortable with that person being in my world into that extreme before they even become my husband. So that's only what I'm saying. But yes, it is possible when I date. Yes, I do, but not all the time. That's what I want to clear up. It's not always okay, I'm dating you, let's do this. I get to know people first and engage, and sometimes it just doesn't work out. So that's how I date right now. Sometimes it works out, and I give chance.
Seems like it never works out.
No, go ahead, Kendra.
I don't want to cut you off. Continue.
No. Go ahead. I'm listening. I want to know the question.
This is what I would encourage all women to do. And this is what I've done in my life. And I try to give, and I'm always giving y'all advice from wives, husbands, and the men y'all describe.
You're not neither.
Men marry things that are exclusive. Like, if a man marries you, it's usually because he feels you are exclusive to him in some manner, right? And you have 4 children. That's one thing. But you also do not want to have any more children. So he's not going to have a child with you because it's not your desire. Then you also said it doesn't happen all the time, but there are men who you were sexually attracted to, who you were not in a relationship with, that you were willing to have sex with. So a logical man would say, well, why? I don't have to marry her if I have certain things, if I'm attractive, if I have money, or whatever the case may be, because you have decided in the past those men didn't have to be your husband in order to get a lot of things you should have gave to your husband. So I understand what you're saying. I think what's happening is a lot of women should start talking to wives more and husbands more. Y'all need to start talking to wives more and husbands more and ask men, what made your wife so special? A lot of wives I know never had BBLs. You know, they're some thin, some small, they're natural women. And, you know, you should just start talking to husbands and say, what was it about your wife that made you marry her? And I think it will give a lot of women insight on the men who marry and why they marry. Forget, y'all always say, Kendra ain't married. That's fine. That's fine. I receive that. I'm telling you what husbands have told me, and you can find out for yourself. I say talk to husbands so y'all can start getting educated on what makes a man marry a woman.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't have no issues with what you just said.
You don't think that's good advice? You don't want to talk to husbands?
No, I'm actually taking your I respect your advice. I'm open to hearing what people got to say about, you know, situation, dating, stuff like that. That's why I watch your show. Like,
oh my God. And what was so crazy, girlfriend? I guess the Lord, this is a pop-up show on a Sunday. We was getting ready to go. I was about to say goodbye until you came. You came. It was you. You came with the alley-oop of, I met somebody from your show.
She did.
And people say, like, if you would have ended right when we were saying goodbye, and you came with the, well, I happened to meet somebody from your show. That's what inspired all of this. We was about to go, girl.
That's okay. Like,
but I think it was necessary. I think it was necessary because I think the issue was going on is a lot of girls who are not in relationships, podcasters who ain't husbands, everybody got a microphone. And I think that's why people are not getting the real deal about marriage, because y'all don't got enough real marriage mentors. And y'all should get some married mentors to learn the real deal about marriage. And I think it will help a lot of people.
Kendra, stop. Kendra, stop.
I think you should have married people that you're getting that advice from to specific, like the specifics of marriage. Now, I don't think you got to be married to know some of the fundamentals and how order and how that's supposed to go. Now, when you get into marriage, that is a little bit different. But I don't think she should be talking to married men. Like, because what is their wives going to think? Why are you talking to my husband?
True.
Go, if you got married men in your family, you can talk to them like your brothers, your father. Why did daddy marry mama? Why your brother married his wife, or your uncles or something like that. I don't think you should just be talking to random married men. Because that would, why are you talking to my husband?
No. Some things are innate. Like,
yeah.
If this was your character, this was this young lady's character, she would already be on that path. Like, somebody talking her into Kendra's. Nobody's gonna talk her into being a wife. She loose with the box, and that's it. Like it's no rocket science. Her talking to married women and all that ain't gonna help her. It's not gonna help her. She's giving it up. She's out there like that. She's been out there like that, and this just is what it's gonna be. It's no saving her. Like some things are innate. You don't have to go talk to somebody about why you shouldn't do X, Y, and Z. Like things you know, things you gravitate to. Now you might not have the full context, and I could understand making a mistake here, young, a mistake here, growing, learning. She's just doing the same things over and over again. She ain't trying to be nobody's wife. She talk it, but she don't know how to live it. It's a two-way street. If dude, whoever you dealing with right now, because you're probably dealing with somebody as we speak, if he got on his knee right now and proposed, how are you going to perform as his wife in your situation? Wife.
And babe, that's a good point that you made. Like, I think it is innate to be a wife or not. Like, there's certain principles and things that, you know, how you would carry yourself before you're married. Okay. Or, you know, the term used to be, is she a lady or not? And men would treat ladies a certain way. Like he would tip his hat, or you walk in the building, men had manners when he, you know, was in the room full of ladies. There wouldn't be no cussing, with no vile, vulgar things wouldn't be said around these women, because these are women of virtue. This is like my mama. I can't say this in front of this lady. This is not my wife.
Yep.
And so, but these women don't operate like that anymore. So it is hard to pick out the wives amongst all the hoes and the hyenas in the boneyard. Where's the lionesses at?
Yep.
So you're gonna have to study these women to see who emerges out of the boneyard, or who's in the pride lands.
There it is.
And
there it is.
You got to study. And so this is why, men ain't settling down. Men are marrying, and they're marrying black women more than black women are marrying black men. So black men want to marry us.
It's just a small percentage of wives out there.
Right. And I do believe it's innate. And to go back to that is, I think, you know, are you gonna meet a man and become his wife? So what he needs you to be, what, you know, how are you gonna be a helpmeet to that particular man? Because each man has his own vision, his own mission that he's on. You can't, oh, well, I can help you with your business. That man may not be a businessman. He might be a 9-to-5 worker. He don't need you to do that. He needs you. Right. He needs you to do this, or be a stay-at-home mom and just do this. So
there you go.
So you got to learn that particular man that you're interested in. How can I help him? How can I be of service? And how can I be useful?
And it's kind of hard to do that when you're a mother before anything, which I'm not knocking you for that. But I'm just saying certain things are going to have to be sacrificed. You can't be in two places at once. You can't be exactly what this man might want you to be. And you got to go handle your kids' business and all that. So these things do conflict. That's why it should be all included. Like his kids and your kids should be one, so that he could understand and be involved and do all of that. Like now it's a separation. It's your husband and then what you got going on with your kids. And he might not be, it's not that he's not understanding. It's like, I don't want to take that on. Like, I don't want to be that person or put you in that scenario to where now you got to choose, or you going to handle your business with them, or you going to handle your business here. It's just a conflict. Like it goes against each other. You got a lot going on, sis. And when you do this, two byproducts have come. People going to address you or think about you as easy pumps. Like you gonna give up some pud because you've been giving up the pud, hence the 4 baby daddies. Or they might want to be serious with you, but they can't because what you got going on over there. So you in a tough spot. Like you gotta accept this. You gotta accept this. It is what it is. This is one of them situations where your resume and your track record, your rap sheet speaks for you. So you got to deal. Like, I mean, it is what it is. You're gonna be hard pressed to find a man that's gonna sign up for all of this. What you got going on? It might look good and sound like roses or be manageable, but it's gonna come a time where men don't, for a certain extent, they don't want to be in the background or a secondary role player in their own life. Like, he got to have 80,000, so that means you want him to provide a little something. Like, it's a lot going on here. A lot. Let's close it out.
All right.
Jerome, shut up. We gotta go. How can the guy reach out to you, Thea?
Yeah, Kendra.
How can the guy reach out to you, honey?
So lovely Thea. So it's LUVLY Thea, THEA1.
Okay. And there you have it. But listen, it was all with love. At the end of the day, I don't take joy. This is not like I wasn't trying to bash you, but sometimes you got to give tough truth. And it was all with love. So I hope you received it with love. That's what I was trying to do. I wasn't really trying to break you down. And honestly, I think it's a lesson that a lot of people can learn from it. You are the person on the screen, but that was a message for a lot of people. So hopefully I'm sending you one with it.
And people do need that advice as well. And that's just how it is. You got to tell your truth. And that's what it is.
That's what it is. All right. All right. And I'm going to challenge you this. This is my challenge for you. I don't care how fine he is. I don't care how sexy he is. I don't care what he wants to do. If I want you to, because you want to be a wife, just a wife. Before you can be a wife, you got to be a girlfriend. Bare minimum. Don't have no more sex with no man who ain't ready to be your man.
That's fine. I did it before, and I can do it again, Kendra. But I appreciate it.
Okay. I'm putting to that challenge. All right, bye, baby girl.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye, sweetheart. Her IG is love. Let me write LUVLYTHEA1. LUVLYTHEA1. All right, bye, baby girl. Woo, child. First of all, I can usually have a straight face. Jerome, I'm gonna whoop your ass because I know you in real life. And Jerome, your comments was sending me, and I was trying to stay as professional as possible. Listen, this is a pop-up show, and maybe these lessons, maybe that was the word from the good Lord. Get y'all some husband friends. Well, not husband friends, because you only be friends with husbands because they got wives. Get y'all some married friends. Start sitting down the table. Married people ain't gonna always tell you their business on the internet because they want to keep a happy home. Internet too damn judgmental. But you can talk to some married people offline that will give y'all some real deal advice about marriage. All right. You ready?
I am.
Do you have on clothes?
I do.
I was like, I thought I saw a thong when you were standing
up. No, girl, no. I got clothes on.
We did a Kendra G early. You petite.
It's blending in with my skin, but I got clothes on.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay. What's your name, honey?
Poison.
You want me to call you Poison?
No, you can call me Diamond. That's usually.
I'm gonna say, because if you're looking for a man, I don't know if Poison is what you want to think of.
No, that's what I say. You can call me Diamond. It's okay.
Okay, Diamond, where you live, honey? Where you call me from?
I'm in Charlotte.
Charlotte, how old are you?
38.
38. What you do for a living?
I'm a nurse.
A nurse? Do you have any children?
I do. See, this week y'all gonna kick me down there, but it's okay because I'm ready. I've been watching the show for some years now. I have 7 lovely children.
Okay, she has 7 kids. You gave birth to all 7?
I did.
Okay, how old are your 7 kids?
So I have look, I done repositioned my camera. I'm all off now. I have my son will be 19 on Saturday.
Okay, Diamond, real quick, just give me their current ages, honey.
Oh, so 18, 13, 12, 9, 5, 4, 2.
All by the same man?
No, I have one. My oldest is with how you doing? My first girlfriend, and then I have I was married to my oldest kid's father, and then I have my youngest kid's dad.
So it's 3 people, but you said one was a woman?
I have my oldest with my oldest kid, my oldest son's mother. Yes.
So was that a surrogate situation? How did that work? Who was
No, no, we did the real thing.
Well, we did it. In order for a baby to be created, it takes a man and a woman. So where did you get the sperm from?
So there was a guy that we had after we were together. We had the baby. We stayed together for probably like maybe 2 or 3 years after that, after our son was born.
So with the woman, who carried the child?
I did.
So did you have sex with the man that you got married? Pregnant
I did.
By? Okay, so you had sex with him to get pregnant, but he signed off his paperwork to be the father.
Yes.
Is that true, or are you just agreeing with me?
No. He has never seen. I think he saw my son once, but that was early on. But he went on about his way. My son has never met him ever. Not that that's a good thing, to be honest. Now that I'm older, I think that that's probably something that I would be open to now. But my son's mother is still his mother. She's still in his life. She still takes care of him. She's still my best friend.
Okay. And how many kids did you have by your ex-husband?
We have 2.
So you have 2. So you have one with the woman.
I have one with the woman. Yes.
You have 2 by your ex-husband.
I have 2 by my ex-husband. My 2 oldest ones. And
then the last 4 are by who?
Oh, I skipped one. So yes, I had my middle daughter. She's the only one with a separate dad.
So basically you have kids by 4 people, not 3 people.
So 4. 1, 2. So 4. So 4.
Mm-hmm. I am so freaking confused. Like, I'm trying to get this all down. Like, now, this one we have seen before, but just trying to go back over all the baby daddies. I'm still confused. This is my second time watching this one. How many baby daddies?
Same here. And our esteemed host is very confused as well. I'm at a loss. Like, this is wild. Man.
Oh my God. Like, her name is Poison, but it's Diamond. So
Poison
a Poison Diamond or a diamond that got poison.
Man, look.
That's poison. I don't know. You're 38, a nurse, 7 lovely kids, she said. No, she said 7 lovely.
Yeah.
They lovely to you, but they ain't lovely to everybody else.
Indeed.
Let me see if I had the numbers. Yeah, play these lottery numbers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just playing. 18, 13, 12, 9, 5, 4, and 2. I don't know if that's 7 or not, but I'm finna go play them numbers. Hopefully it's a jackpot.
Powerball. We're gonna play the Powerball.
We be rich.
Christ.
Oh my God. So let me try to run down these baby daddies and baby mamas. The oldest kid was by her ex-girlfriend, but she had sex with a man to get pregnant with this child.
Let me stop you right there. Then again, she has a child with another man. That she doesn't have a child with another woman. You 2 women can't have a child. So I know we're in the new age. We're supposed to be PC, and all of this is supposed to make some kind of sense. But no, what she had a child with a man and gave it to another woman. That's what she did, and that's what I'm going to acknowledge it as. So she's got the ex-husband, that guy. She said one of her middle daughters got their own father. She's using all these cute terms. They own dad and Well, how many men shot up the club and a baby came out of it? Let's be more specific. Like,
I think from my count, it's 4. If y'all want to jump down in the comments and let us know how many you think, what is the right, truthful answer, let us know.
Right.
But
all you mathematicians, get up in here and help us out.
Right. I'm pretty good with math, and the math ain't mathing for me. But I think it's 4 baby daddies.
Lord.
So, but let's continue.
So 4 people. I'm gonna say people because one was a surrogate situation
with the
and the other were 3 men. So the 9-year-old has her own father.
She has her own father, and then the babies have their own father.
So the 5, 4, and 2-year-old.
Yes.
Why are you not with that man, the one you had the last 3 kids with?
Well, when we were together, I think it was just like a lot of, after a while, not initially, but after a while, it was just a lot of bickering, arguing. There was a big age difference where I was done having children. I met him, he had none. And so my plan was
having
never
children, you had 3 kids by him.
No. When I met him, he had none. So when I met him,
I know, but you said that you were done having children, but yet you proceeded to have 3 by him.
Yes, so that's where I'm getting to. So I was done having children, but when I met him, I had no intention on having any children. We were like casually dating. Then we started liking each other, and then we tried to, do the whole family thing. But I think it was just the age gap that originally made me not want to pursue the relationship. Ultimately, that ended up being the downfall.
How much older was he?
So we were 7 years apart.
7 years apart. So, and you guys were never married, correct?
No, we were never married.
You're a nurse, you said, correct?
I'm a nurse. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So
let me speak. Pardon me, Queen. Let me jump in here. She said that she was done having kids when she met this man, proceeded to have 3 more by him because he didn't have any. And then she spoke about the age gap. But I don't think she's being all that forthright. I think the age gap was she's older than him. That's what I think. If I'm just going off what she said, she never said, when Kendra asked her, she said, we have a 7-year age gap. She didn't say, Kendra said he was older than you. She didn't. I think that youngster, in this case, he would be a youngster, was younger than her. And he was willing to take on the 4 children she already had. The 3 and whatever her little situation was at the time. She had 4, 3 and a 1, whatever was the case. And then all of a sudden they just grew apart or whatever. They were casually dating. She was giving up that snatch. And then all of a sudden they got 3 kids and it's just, oh, well, I don't know what happened. Yeah, okay. Please, Queen, continue. Adam. Mm-hmm.
She got the oldest child. She had 3 by the if we going by the 3 baby daddies. I don't know if it's 3 or 4, y'all. If we go by the 3 baby 3 baby daddy concept here, one of the
this should turn into an equation. It's an equation now. Baby daddy X, XY, like Jesus Christ.
I'm really trying to do some algebra here. The oldest child, that's one baby daddy. The 13, 12, and 9-year-old, that's one baby daddy, but that's her ex-husband. No. The 13 and 12 has their dad, that's her ex-husband. Then the 9-year-old got her daddy, and then she had the 3 other ones, the last 3 by this dude.
Okay.
So no, that's 4 baby daddies then.
Oh my God.
It is 4.
Look.
I don't know, y'all.
She had 3 by this dude.
Forgive me. I don't know.
This might be one of them cases where I don't want her to go into what happened in each case. Like, this just gets more confusing as she keeps talking. She does. Jesus.
I just wanted to try to clear that up. Like I said, this is our second time watching it, and it's as confusing as it was the first time. But we're going to get to a part that we've been trying to get to. So we're going to let the video play out a little bit.
So we got Diamond Charlotte, 38. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Libra.
A Libra. So we got Diamond Charlotte, 38, Libra, a nurse, mom to 7 kids, by 4 people, 3 men, and then she had a serious situation with her ex-girlfriend, correct?
Yes, which is my best friend.
Is her best friend. Now, so are you bisexual, Diamond?
Oh, my charger did something weird. So like I tell everyone, I would be a liar to say I'm not. I started with women, I ended with women, but I had my children with the men that I was with. So technically, I would never say that I was 100% lesbian. That would be confusing and a lie.
So, okay. So are you tonight looking for a man or a woman?
I'm looking for a woman. That's my preference.
Okay.
And this is where we're going to stop the video because y'all just need to go check this out. This is a 35-minute video, and we just really want to highlight the fact that she's a mom of 7, 38 years old. She had all these kids by men. No telling how many bodies she didn't
accumulated in this pack of this children, this wolf pack she done had.
But now she's ready to date women, like full straight on, be bilateral, because she says she's not.
She's not straight, and she said she's not straight, heterosexual, excuse me, and she says she's not a full alternative lifestyle lesbian, whatever you would want to call that. So she definitely considers herself a fluid bilateral, and she can go with either way and however she want to go. So,
Lord, yeah. So, babe, what is your thoughts on this?
I'm gonna say that she said that she came in with women and she's leaving with women. She said that one of her sons, I guess the one she had with the woman, his father never saw him. So I want to speak to something that just is an overall symptom of our community. And we take the symptom as the diagnosis or the problem, but it's not. We, they say, the black man, we're not in our kids' lives, which is a myth to a certain extent. And we're absent and all of that kind of business there, which is somewhat true, somewhat not. But this young lady has 4 kids, several kids by at least 3 to 4 men. And they're all like a disregard. Like he hasn't seen them. I'm sure the other ones ain't in their lives. And she's out here looking for a woman. So if you disregard the father of the children, you can't then be surprised when he doesn't want to be around or he's not around. Like men are just a tool. Like she needs some sperm. I guess she go lay with a man and whatever. And her lifestyle, it's nothing wrong with having 7 children or 12, however many children you have. But I mean, when you just throwing it around loosely and it's just, she's just as confused as we are about how many men she had children with. Let that sink in for a second. This woman's 38. In the household and having children is always a two-way thing. There's something called DNA. There's things that you innately inherit from the part of your family or your people that these kids probably don't know about, maybe, or furthermore, like you can't control. You probably don't even know these men to know what kind of offspring that they would produce. You just in there happy fucking and doing whatever you want to do to fulfill yourself or whatever was the case. But she had a few other details in there to explain why she was, into this kind of lifestyle and what she was doing. I'll let Queen take over for that. But this is problematic. Her whole situation is problematic to me.
Okay, so I'll just want to run down a few things, just highlight a few things from the rest of the part of the video. She says she had some type of medical condition when she was 17, 18 years old. That's the reason why she had kids, is to prove the doctor wrong, basically. So that's one of the reasons. Another reason is that she always wanted to have a big family. Okay,
Now,
did that involve a husband, or
thank
it
you.
involved you to be you wanted a big family, but by yourself with the kids? I don't know what that involved.
No daddy, no family. You just a woman with a
Right,
lot of kids. If you ain't got no
right.
husband or no man, then that's a family. The father, a dad, a husband makes a family. It's not just a woman with a bunch of kids. That's not what we would consider a complete family. But
No.
anyway,
She said that the kids are a blessing, as you heard her say. They're lovely. They're lovely to you. They're a blessing for you. And I would say kids out of wedlock is not a blessing. Like, why do we keep saying this lie in our community? Like, it really isn't. Like, a blessing is a man and woman getting married, then producing a child from that union. That's a blessing.
I agree
Like,
with that.
you're just having kids to have them. Like,
Yeah.
just to, like I just said, she had these kids to prove the doctor wrong. You tried to go outside, whatever the issue was. Just, hey, I can have kids, so I'm just going to recklessly have as many as I can.
All the while, you live in an alternative lifestyle. What are you going to pass on to these children? Like what? Yeah, like I said, her whole lifestyle to me is problematic. And she went on to say she has an 8-bedroom house and the value is going up and all that. That's great, but your lifestyle within that home and what you gonna pass on to your children by proxy by growing up in a household like this, with women and men in and out, and he's daddy this and that, like that's just insane. Like, why are we don't, if you end up like that, that's one thing, but she don't seem too bothered by this being her route. Like, this seems like it was all part of the plan. Oh, I'm gonna get me some sperm, have me some kids, and then go back to doing whatever I was doing. You know what I mean? She's this is just too much. Please
I
go
just
and
want to
continue.
say one last thing. She did say she has a $1.2 million house, 8 bedrooms. Okay, you have 7 kids. That means you and each of those kids have their own bedroom. Duh. What is why be so proud of that? I don't know.
That's about
She
the
has
minimum for you. Mm-hmm.
She says she has a Suburban. So okay, yeah, so that you could fit yourself and all those kids in there.
Indeed.
So what? So, I mean, she's quite proud of herself that she's a single mother raising 7 kids on her own with her bestie. I don't see nothing here to be proud of. Like, okay, yes, your kids is probably taken care of, but do they have like the mental fortitude, and did they get the teachings of their fathers? Like, you really did. You just had kids and you don't care. Well, I can take care of them. You just don't care. I don't know. I just feel like this is reckless, but we just wanted to bring this to you today and just highlight, ain't nobody checking for sis here.
Man or woman.
Even the woman that she's quote unquote looking for. So anyway, that's all I gotta say.
We're gonna have that much time. Hello, are you ready?
Yes. Hey, girl.
Where are you at? Are you out in the world?
I'm at a Walmart.
Oh, not you looking for a man at Walmart, child.
No, I've been out shopping with my baby all day.
Hey, oh my God. Yeah. So you at Walmart watching my show right now?
Yes. When you called my name the first time, my sister called to cuss me out because we've been watching your show trying to get on, and she was like, "Get on there right now." I'm like, "But I ain't at home. I ain't got no clothes on." She said, "Well, she gonna pick you tonight because you ain't got no clothes on, and your ass did."
Well, I picked you because you selected. So you ready, boo?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay, what's your name, honey?
Yvonne.
Yvonne, and where you calling us from?
I am in Stone Mountain, Georgia.
Stone Mountain, Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What do you do for a living?
I am a dialysis tech / realtor.
A realtor?
Yes.
And a dialysis tech?
Yes.
You have any? Oh, you have a child. How many kids do you have?
7. She's the youngest.
You have 7 children. How old are your 7 kids?
How old? From 16 to 30.
I need all the ages.
Oh, 16, 19, 18, 25, 28, 29, 30.
Did you give birth to all 7?
I did, all separate too.
Okay. And
Pushing
Yvonne,
right
how old
on
are
out.
you?
Huh?
How old are you?
46.
Oh, 46. Hey, how many men do you have children by?
5.
5 men. Have you ever been married?
Yes, recently divorced.
When did you get divorced?
June.
Officially divorced? Like the state knows you're divorced?
Officially done. Done. My last name
Okay.
is changed. Done.
Okay. Was you married to one of your children's fathers?
Yes, 2 of them for 18 years.
You've been married twice?
Once. No,
Once, but you have 2 kids by him.
Mm-hmm.
And you were married to him for 18 years?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So you had 5 kids when you married him?
I did.
Okay. So we got Yvonne Stone Mountain, realtor, dialysis tech, mom of 7 kids by 5 men, was married for 18 years, just got divorced. Why'd y'all get divorced?
It just ran its course. It was
okay.
over.
All right. She's 46, been divorced since last June, officially divorced. What kind of man you looking for now, honey?
A good one.
What's a good man to you?
Someone who knows that I'm number one. That put me first. An unselfish man. Outgoing man, caring, understanding.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
My deal breakers: selfishness, rap music all the time. Let me see. Yeah, basically, I don't like people that think they're young. I guess men that act like they're young. Not mature. I don't know. I don't really. It's hard to explain it. Just want a grown man.
She wants a grown man. Okay. Should he look a certain way?
So we are back again with another mom of 7. Lord have mercy. This is another video that we have already watched, but we're going to bring it to the congregation. Miss Yvonne, 7 whole kids that she didn't had by 5 baby daddies. At least she has her baby daddies down pack.
Right.
Versus Miss Poison. So that let me run through the ages in case y'all didn't get the ages. 30, 29, 28, 25, 19, 18, and 16. She started with her first kid around 15, 16 years old. And she got married to a man when she had 5 kids. Yeah, 5 kids at the time, 4 baby daddies. She was married to this man for 18 years. Had 2 kids by him. And all she got to say is the marriage ran its course.
Ran its course.
Oh, Lord have mercy. What do y'all be doing in Stone Mountain?
Fucking. Screwing. Ain't much to do else in Stone Mountain, I guess.
What do y'all be doing in Stone Mountain? Like,
this is insane.
But I'm just stuck on the fact. Okay, yeah, she got 7 kids, but you managed to find a husband. You was with him for almost 20 years, and it just ran its course.
This is where, do what you want, fellas. I'm sure you've heard it. I'm sure you've heard the debate. It's not good to stepdaddy. Don't play stepdaddy. Why you don't play stepdaddy? This is a prime example right here. This man, and he just ran his course, took her in or dealt with her when she had 5 children already by 4 different men. I mean, if that there's more things to foreshadowing, but that alone should just tell you everything you need to know. So in these 18 years, this man was married. You think he didn't help with one bill? You think he didn't pay for something that somebody else's responsibility that he wasn't accountable for? You think he didn't go in 18 years, he didn't go the extra mile for this woman to help her out in her time. And to just be 18 years later, it just ran its course. It's just, oh, well, it's over.
That's all. It's over. It meant nothing to her. 18 years with this man. This is one of her baby daddies too.
Again,
it meant nothing to her.
Again, when you deal with these type of women, fellas, you don't fit into their family. When they think about a family, it doesn't include you. You're not.
Nope.
Either you're the stepdaddy or the real daddy. They've found a way to make the family without you. It's something that we've grown accustomed to, because I'm talking about he's not her family, or he doesn't fit into her family when she already had children. So that doesn't account the 4 men beforehand and whatever happened with that. It's just a disregard, just same way like poison. It's just this woman is not living an alternative lifestyle, but it's the same thing. Either way you look at it, it's just a disregard for men and what men mean to the family structure. That's all that this is. After 18 years, 5 children, and it just ran its course. That's crazy to me. Let's continue. There's more to come, but let's continue.
Okay, so I want to go to some of the questions that the cousin had for her. Let me find that.
Okay, we got a couple of questions. Let's start off with this one. Antoine Crown, he sent $50 to say this. He said you divorced the man that helped. Antoine Crown said you divorced the man that helped you raise 5 kids that weren't his for 18 years. That's a big red flag.
Let me stop him at that question, that statement, because he got to ask, did he help me raise those kids for 18 years, or was he just a man in my house? Because I know I just said I was looking for an unselfish man, right? I put my own weight. I definitely financially cared for all 5 of my children. So
he was living off of you.
He was not living off of me. Now, he was not living off of me, right? But I took care of my own kids. Okay. He paid half the bills, just put it like that. We'll leave it right there. He paid half the bills. And going to get the kids' hair done and school shopping was not a bill.
Okay. Here's another question for you. Donnell Jones said, you say that you want a man to put you first, but why would he put you first if you're not willing to put him first over any of your children? Can he put his kids above you?
Who said I wasn't? I didn't say that.
Oh, you would put the man above your children?
I mean, to a certain extent, ain't that in the Bible? Don't my man come first? Ain't he the king? Supposed to be the head of the household?
Now we biblical.
I didn't say that.
Well, we got clarity, Darnell, that the new man would come before her children. All right, Yvonne said y'all got her messed up. Any more questions?
They got me messed up. I mean, come on now. I can't want a man. I can't want a good man if I ain't willing to be a good woman.
Oh my God. So you a good woman. What make you a good woman, sis? You had all these kids out of wedlock. Divorced your husband. No credible reason to divorce him. What makes you a good woman? Because you took care of your kids. You're supposed to take care of them. You brought them into this world.
Absolutely.
That's the minimum.
Absolutely.
But just a complete disregard for this man. Like he paid half the he paid half the bills. Okay, how much financial contribution did you really expect for him to come in, and you already had 5 kids?
That's what I'm saying. Half the bills for 5 kids is way more than a contribution. That would in turn like that would award him something. That would afford him some respect. That means he did something. For her to just say it like he didn't do nothing, he was just in the house, that's nonsense. And then she had to clean it up because she didn't want to make it seem like, or maybe she's capping a little bit, but she didn't want to make it seem like she took care of him. So he helped with half the bills for damn near 10 people.
That's a lot.
You're insane, man. This is insane. And another thing, This kills me all the time. With her, this everything about this one kills me. But overall, why does now you put that man first? You didn't put baby daddy number 1, 2, 3, 4, husband, any of them first. But now we're supposed to believe that you're going to put a man first or above your children. Not to say you should. I'm just saying the time to do that was the baby daddies ago, or even at your husband. So again, like, this is all disingenuous. Like, now at this time in your life, you turned over a new leaf, and you've realized what's important, and now it's about the man in your life. You had many men. Shout out to 50 Cent in your life. many men in your life, and you had the chance to do that. So now you're going to reverse skate, damn near 50 years old. Now you're ready to be a good woman and this is nonsense, man. This is nonsense. And then you want a generous. Did she say generous? No. That wasn't her choice of words. I might be putting words in that lady's mouth. I can't remember the exact word she used, but she wants some kind of caring man. Like, he's supposed to put her,
understanding.
Yeah, he's supposed to put her first. Like, okay, if this man wasn't caring, why did it take you 18 years to leave him? You had no problem leaving none of your other baby daddies. This seems like that you helped me get them to grown, and now you can go. That's all it seemed like to me. Like, you found the sucker that would have took you in with all them goddamn kids. He helped you. Now them kids is out the house. Now he can go. You can dismiss him now. It ran its course. Yeah, his course was to help you, your stupid ass, with them kids. Not him. Fellas, again, stop playing stepdaddy. Stop playing stepdaddy to save somebody. Ain't no nobility in that. Ain't no honor in that. You're not going to get a good look. You're not going to get you in the heaven's gates. It's none of that. None of this is going to happen. None of it. You're just going to end up just like this. Oh, he didn't do much. Oh, it was I did it all. Well, he probably was paying the whole goddamn note for all we know.
Yeah. Right. And then another part, she said that getting the kids' hair done and taking them to school and stuff like that, getting them school supplies or something like that. Yeah. That was nothing. That cost a lot.
Oh yeah.
And he got 2 kids there too, so he's contributed to the household.
For sure.
And you got all these prior kids. What do you really expect this man
to do? The responsibility is on you. You know who responsible? It's on you and whoever you had them kids with. Like, why would you giving them a free pass, but you're gonna chide him for what he didn't help you with? You should be chiding your baby daddies from not helping. Spoiler alert: we found out that she didn't get any child support from them. It's like a they gone type of situation. If I remember correctly, she wasn't receiving any child support. Like, he was helping her. They were doing it together. Her husband at the time was helping her with all them kids, but she's chiding him to say now after 18, 20 years, oh, he really wasn't helping that much in there. It wasn't this and this and that. So where was them other 4 men that you laid down with? Y'all got to stop doing this, man. Now, we think this is cute. Like, y'all talk. If a man came up here and he said he had 7 kids by 5 women, it would be all kind of his responsibilities and how could he do this and he left them here and he's a deadbeat, this and that. She ain't no different. There's deadbeat mamas too. Deadbeat mamas too. And I'm gonna give you a little more information if you're not familiar. This woman got 7 kids. She said she got 6 girls. She got 6 girls. What kind of example is she showing? What kind of lifestyle or values would she be instilling in 6 little girls, having man after man, back to back, nuts and kids, and I'm like, this is crazy talk. And we think this is cute. This is problematic for our society. We are too comfortable with baby mamas and baby daddies and all this nonsense, man. And I'm a victim of it too. I'm no different than anybody else. But when you learn, you get new information, it changes your opinion. This is raggedy as all hell, man. This is raggedy. Sorry. Take it for whatever you want. It's raggedy. Period.
And that's why our motto is just because you was raised in dysfunction don't mean you got to stay in it. So what that means is just because you came from all of this just because that's been the normal, now it's time to get a new normal. Let's get back to where we're supposed to be. Tradition, order, structure. This is not how it was meant to be.
Not at all.
Baby mama-ism, baby daddy-ism, and all of that, and just acting wild, crazy and stuff. That's not how we were meant to be. Like, we believe in Black excellence. And this is not Black excellence. We can do better than this. We can do better.
This is the worst of our, I'm not trying to disrespect this lady at all, but this is the worst of our society when we put these examples up here. Like, this is not the norm. This shouldn't be the norm.
It shouldn't be.
She shouldn't even, I'm not going to say, yet again, we need to bring back that scarlet letter, that shame. She should be ashamed of herself to come up here and present a story like this. This shouldn't be empowering. This shouldn't be a place to go gather and go find you somebody else to compliment your bad mistakes. This is a lifetime of bad decisions. If it ended you right here, all that DNA that you got up in you, all them kids you had, all them legacies that you supposed to carry on, and it led you right back here to Kendra G. Nothing, looking for a man again. Like, this is crazy, man. This is, I don't like this.
Let me get to the other questions that the cousins had, is because she's going to expound on why she left her baby dad or her ex-husband per se.
I think listen, you are touching on some emotions tonight. We got another question for you, Kings.
Okay.
Sent money to say, I guess they want clarity on your ex-husband. So this is a clarity question.
Oh my God.
They said,
listen, I'm trying to find a new husband. And
I know, I think it's because they want to know. Okay,
let's just forget about him.
They said he did help you with your kids if he paid half the bills in a household with 5 kids that wasn't his. Also, you allowed him to be there for 18 years. So they want to know, did your ex-husband pay half the bills?
He did. So let me say this. I don't know if they're trying to do like fact checks or something like that. I don't know how we're going to pull these receipts, but I wouldn't be on here lying on this guy. He was a good guy. I never said he wasn't. I just did what I had to do. I did bring in 5 kids, so I did not expect him to be like, oh, I'm about to go get 5 jobs to take care of all your damn kids. And I never asked him to do that. So be clear. If my kids needed something, I went and got another job or whatever I needed to do to make sure my kids had what they needed. Now, he could have been a bigger man or whatever and said, no, babe, you don't have to go get a second job.
He's supposed to be the bigger man.
Or I'll get a second job and pull a little bit more weight so you don't have to worry about that. So I did that for 18 years because that's the type of person I am. And my kids are my responsibility, whether I'm married or not. They came from me. So, and I did that, and I did not complain about it for 18 years. I still came home and I cooked and cleaned. I was a great wife, excellent mom. So yes, I allowed him to share that experience and have his kids raised decent with me. You know, we didn't have any issues. We didn't argue. We didn't fight. We didn't have none of that. So there wasn't an issue that I had to be like, okay, this marriage is over, done, because you ain't pulling your weight. I'm that type of person. It's only money. I'm go my ass to work and get some more money. And we lived a good 18 years. So
let me ask you this. Did the other men, the other 4 men, were they giving you child support?
No.
So don't you feel as though they, like, that energy of what that extra money that you needed for your children, like those other 4 men definitely should have helped you out with child support because there's 4 other men like that, right?
I definitely feel like that should have happened. But again, I feel like, you know, they my kids. I have always taken care of my kids. You know what I mean? So I didn't ask them and I didn't ask my husband. I just feel like since he was there with me side by side, then that was a discussion actually that we never had. So if he felt like he shouldn't have taken on that responsibility, like, I don't want to take care of your kids, and he could have said that as well. Hey babe, why don't you just go to the courts and get some child support from them or whatever like that? But it's okay because I didn't ask my husband and I didn't ask their dad. So I didn't ask none of the dads for money. So I'm not coming on here saying like, oh, I got all these deadbeat dads. I'm not a deadbeat mom. I did what I had to do. And they are really irrelevant to me. So
the children's fathers are. So let me. Okay, so just for clarity,
Kendra had to
the new
repeat
man that you hope to meet from this show, you don't want him to be involved in your kid's life.
I didn't say that.
Well, what? Okay, so what is the dynamic that you desire?
I'm not holding him financially responsible. There's a difference. I'm not holding him just like I never hold anybody else to be financially responsible for my kids. That's the whole thing. And now my kid's grown, so definitely not gonna be like asking them to buy no diapers.
So what? Okay, so what participation?
So if the men that you won't hold the men that are that impregnated you financially responsible, who is you gonna hold financially responsible? Like the dudes that impregnated you, you should have got. I'm not saying put them on child support, but you should have. Hey, I need some diapers. Where's that?
Bruh.
You gonna take care of your kid?
She gave them a free pass, but she said he could have been a better man to go take on more responsibility for somebody else's responsibility.
Ask the ninjas that impregnated you for the financial support.
y'all got life twisted. Y'all got life all fucked up. That falls on them dudes who nutted in you and got you to this point. It should be more on them. You shouldn't have to go ask your husband, or he shouldn't have to take on more weight because of something you did before him. That should be between. Listen, whether y'all want to believe this or not, children belong to men. That's it. Like you could tell, this is that woman give life, and they the Abe monolith, and nothing else matters. She said they're irrelevant. Clear as day, they're irrelevant. No, they are relevant. They got you pregnant. They cultivated life with you. They should have some responsibility, and they should have some authority. Yes. But see, those things go hand in hand. See, they take away the authority and the responsibility. See, he can't say nothing. He can't chime in about what's going on. Well, she got mostly daughters with his daughters, and who is this man? And that's why they take away the financial, so they can be free. You can't say nothing. You don't pay no money. You're not involved in their life. You can't say nothing to her while she goes and opens her legs and have babies. Like this is so tacky, and I'm tired of it, bro. I'm tired of it. Y'all women need to be ashamed. Shame should be brought back. She should have a scarlet letter. She up here proud and fighting back with the comments and the questions that they asking. Wrong is two goddamn left shoes. No, she wrong. Like, please, man, please. He ain't got these men, no responsibility to the men who did you wrong, but the man who's coming to try to help and save something or try to rescue something, he's got to have more responsibility. It just doesn't make sense. And now we talking about the next man. Like, okay, so now we're not supposed to be talking about her ex-husband. Don't forget about him. That's history. Now we're talking about the new man. So what's the new man supposed to do? What is his role?
She want him he could be financially involved, but he don't have to be financially responsible. So if he want to give some money, that's cool, but he ain't obligated to.
Fellas, stop dealing with these multiple baby mamas. Point blank, period. It's no good. It's no honor in it. Don't listen. Oh, it takes a real man to raise another. No, it takes a real stupid man to raise another man's children. This brother raised 5. They were all small. They were all small. Like all of them were underage. She had small children when she met this man. Look what he got him. He's a footnote. Now he's a footnote. Man.
Oh Lord, and she might still be fertile. I don't know.
Knows? Yeah, because once the canal is open, it's harder to close. She might have a baby at 52.
Right.
Put 2 more babies on the next dude. Now you take care of 9 goddamn man, please, man. Please. Please. And then she says, when we asked about the question was asked about if he could have kids, she said she don't want no small kids. She's tired of mothering.
I don't know what kind of grandmother she would be because that's on the horizon soon. Like she ain't got no nurturing spirit. She took on all that responsibility and all that nonsense of raising these damn grim lords, stair steps back to back. Like this is just preposterous, man.
We listed out the ages, and that's back to back 30, 29, 28, 25, 19, 18, and 16. Back to back.
Come on, man.
Multiple men back to back. Not you even giving Poochie a rest.
I'm saying they're the same age. That means you went from the stitches to another motherfucker to get you pregnant. It takes 9 months to have a baby.
That's Come just on, so man. Disgusting to me. Like
shame, man. We need to bring back them scarlet letters, man. We need to bring back them scarlet letters. This is a shame. She should be ashamed of herself.
And I don't get how men. Okay, you know she just had a baby. You right over there?
That's our fault.
What you doing over there? She just literally got healed up, and you over there. This is not the mother of your child. That might be a little bit different. Now you couldn't wait for her to heal up, and because that's your wife. That's the mother of your child. But I'm talking about she ain't had a child for another man. His DNA just came. Still up in there. And you ready to hop up in there.
Stop being desperate, fellas. We got to do better.
That's nasty to me.
We got to do better. That's desperation. That means that brother, like I'm saying, I don't know the quality of these men or whatever, but that sounds desperate to me. You crawling up in something like you ain't got no better prospects. Especially when we talking about we getting after the first, second, third.
Yeah.
We at the fourth, fifth, sixth. Like, come on, man. You can't find you nothing better than that. Those women are what they're used. They're used by somebody else. They might not be used up, but they've been used by somebody else. It's like using somebody else's toothbrush. Like, come on, man. It's not good, man. It's not healthy to go in after dudes, but these dudes be so thirsty and take whatever they can get. Have some dick discipline about yourself, man. You could do better than that. I dated a woman with a child one time. It was the worst experience I ever had in my life. I always thought to myself, I wouldn't do this. Why? I don't know. It's just something that it wasn't appealing to me. I changed my stance when I had a child. Now I'm right back on where I was. Like I did it. I know what it entails over there. So with that being said, when we talking about 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kids, like, come on, fellas, you got to have more on the ball in that. You know where this is going. She ain't give no hell about the rest of them dudes before you. She ain't going to give 2 fucks about you now. Going forward, they family doesn't include a man. Just think about that. Start there. When they think about a family, it doesn't include a man. Their version of a family is a woman with a lot of kids. There's no man, there's no husband, there's none of that. So they can come on here and pander to Kendra like they ready for a man, they want a man, they horny. This lady's probably horny. She don't want no man. It ain't nothing you gonna do. All right, her kids are basically grown. So all that going with the kids thing is out the window. But that womb, come on, man, that shit been smoking, that shit been active for years. Like, that womb ain't no good neither. It ain't the freshest, most daisiest, best womb you can get. Go get you something better than this, man. For all them dudes, or anybody coming after maybe 20 years ago, 18 years ago, maybe it still was some juice left in the fruit to squeeze. Now it's over with. And that brother, like, I feel so sorry for that brother because to me, it sounds like he took on a little more than what she's trying to say. He tried, but you get no points. That's what you get for trying. You kicked in your ass, sent on down the road. Like, stop, fellas. Fellas, please stop playing stepdaddy. Stop doing that shit. Or if you're gonna do it, this got to be an exceptional woman. She got to pass all the metrics, all the tests, everything. Put her through hoops, make her prove herself. Whatever you gonna do, but to just take her word for it. And I'm sure she had 5 to 6 different sob stories when she's trying to tell a man to come in or come. Like, come on, y'all. This is pitiful. This is a shame. Shame. But we celebrate this, man. Our community is twisted by these type of things right here. This is a shame.
And so we're just going to give our final thoughts now. This is yet another mom of 7 that we have showcased on the show. Many more to come. And there's been many on the Kendra G show. This is just pitiful that someone that is my skin color, this is how we're looked upon as baby mamas. Like, I don't have any kids, but I'm pretty sure people look at me like, being a Black woman, you're loud, you're aggressive, angry Black woman, baby mamas, got a whole bunch of baby daddies and ghetto, ratchet. Those are all the things that are looked upon a Black woman.
Yeah.
And to be none of that,
we get judged by our worst.
Yeah.
We get judged by our worst.
Ridiculous. Like, I just want us to do better and be better. Like, we can do better than this. We can as a community.
For sure.
Go ahead, Bae.
It's the universal acceptance that this is just something that, this is just a norm. Kendra does this show all the time, and we see these types. We've seen 8, 7, 5, 6. We've seen all the numbers, high astronomical numbers of baby daddies and baby mamas. I'm not with this. Like, that's just me. I'm gonna call attention to what need to be called attention to. The world or our culture as a whole might accept this. I'm not. I don't think this is right. I think this lady should be ashamed of herself. That's just me. I don't think that what she's doing, what she's presenting right here is anything to celebrate, like, or anything to, to honor or respect. Like, I lost respect for this lady by her rhetoric. And most of the women, now look again, she's got 7 kids, 6 daughters, 30 and under. What do you think their rhetoric and what do you think they're going to think about men? What do you think they're going to, repeat from their upbringing and what they saw towards men? So we're about to have another generation, and if they follow her path, then they're gonna have 4, 3, 4, 5 baby daddies, and it's just spreading. It's like, it's nasty business. It's just nasty business, and I'm sick of it. Call it for what you want. You could agree, you could roast, you could say, oh yeah, I don't know. It's disgusting, and she should have a scarlet letter on her. And that's what I feel. That's my final thoughts. Anything else you want to say, Queen, before we wrap this up?
Nope, that's it.